I know that you like Ginobili. My OGs go hard like Kobe. Go hard in the paint like dribbling in the paint. Hey, tell me this calling. My pick, she roll, I'm scoring. My nigga, we the go to stay warrior. Retired shooter like Jordan. Say I feel like I'm Jordan. Cause I'm ballin'. I'm ballin' like I'm MVP.
Welcome to the Next2Flex podcast, up close and personal. And I got my co-host with me again, Boom from the table. Yeah. What's good, my guy? You been?
Cool.
All right, man. And we got a special guest today. We got a special guest, JayBaby.
Hey, y'all.
How you doing, JayBaby?
I'm good, King. How are you?
Man, I'm all right. I'm glad that you made it down here.
Me too. Me too.
Man, long time coming. We had to go through a couple things here and there to get it right, but we got it right?
Yeah, King, we did.
Okay. What's up, Boom?
I'm just listening to the King word, right? If I ever dated a female that called me King,
what?
I've never heard that shit. But I don't know, I've heard it.
What they call you?
King.
What your woman called?
It's all kinds of shit.
What she get? Food.
Wanna know what I got called today?
What?
So about your intro.
Oh man, hold on. We're gonna do our little toast first. All right, boo. I don't know the words, but you know what I mean.
Cheers with water.
Yep.
Make it happen. Take flight.
No.
I'm guessing. Whose idea was it to do the tap and then boom? Whose idea was that?
I feel like that's a DMV thing.
You think
Every
so?
time I went to a house party, if anybody was taking shots and you didn't tap the table, it was bad luck.
It was a problem.
Yes, it was like if you didn't tap the table, you was gonna have car troubles going home. Somebody was gonna be blowing up your phone. You was gonna forget something at somebody's house. Like you supposed to tap the table before you drink it. Yeah.
You know, I learned about our black friends. Well, at least mine. They ain't shit.
They always got some superstitions about something.
No, not even that. Like I think like this, right? My white friends, if I get drunk at their house, I stay at their house. Right? Black friends, they can get your ass home.
Right. It'd be like 2:00. They'd be like, all right, dog. Yeah, that's true. You can't even stay on the floor. Like, give me a blanket or something.
Yeah. Then they got to explain to their girl the next day why Boone's still here.
Man.
No, go home, bro.
Man, I had a situation one time, man. My family came into town. We was in Atlanta. And all of us went to 112. My partner couldn't get in, right? So I was like, shit, I'm going to stay outside with you. So we smoked. And then I was like, man, you know what? I told my sisters them they go ahead and stay up there. And he was like, man, yeah, let's leave. So we was sitting in the parking lot for a while. And we left. We was fucked up. We was drinking too. Man, we woke up in Jonesboro at some girl house, man. And I was like, man, why we over her house? He said, man, we just gonna go over here for a little bit. I was like, I was messed up, man. Man, we went in there. For some reason, she kicked us out. I don't know what happened.
She didn't let y'all stay.
Nothing.
See, I don't know.
So we went and we sat in the parking lot and I fell asleep, man. I woke up in the morning, the birds were chirping and shit. I was like, damn, I got to get home, right?
Yeah.
Man, I went down to the house. I tried to sneak in the house, close the door, man.
Lord.
As soon as I closed the door, she said, where the fuck you been? Oh my God, man. Oh my God. I said, listen,
like
I'm
that sometimes.
I told her, I said, I'm going to tell you what happened, but it's not going to sound like
sometimes we'll let you stay. It depends on the situation, you know. If you live with somebody, like you can't always stay. If it's late, you got to go.
No, I wasn't living with her. I was spot together. But my thing is, I couldn't. When I came home,
she wasn't about to wake up and open that door for you.
I know I came on the house, but the problem was, my explanation is that we fell asleep in the car. Him and I, he was sleeping.
Y'all had the thought of getting up, but never did.
It was the fact that the truth was so unbelievable.
It was unbelievable,
and she won't believe it.
And she knew him because she went to school with him, so she was like, he's a whore. And you was out there, y'all was doing this, that. I always think the worst, but we literally fell asleep in the car. We
didn't trust the fact it was so late. Y'all was coming back,
and it wasn't late. It was early. It was birds were chirping.
Yeah,
I think that was
early
her
next
past
day.
traumas, and she put that on you. That's what I think.
Well, the thing is, and this is true because she probably be watching. A week before, we went to Alabama. Him and a couple guys were in 3 trucks doing the music thing, and Alabama's an hour behind. So it was. I didn't plan to go. It was like, they was like, let's go to Alabama. We're going to do a show over there. I was like, shit, okay, so you're an hour behind. So we going over there at 8 o'clock. We getting there about 9 o'clock, get back at 8. It is back. It's already past that time here, right? And then I'm living in Georgia. So at the time, man, we didn't get out the club till like 3 in the morning, coming back from Alabama, then going back home. And I didn't call, right? I said, you wouldn't believe this. She was like, where were you? I was like, I was in Alabama. So that was the week before. So now the week before I was in Alabama, and then the week after that, I fell asleep in the car outside. And
this whole story is
that's all right, right?
And you just had
it just don't sound
and I just
right.
had a son. It just didn't sound true.
You were supposed to be home.
Yeah, I know.
That's what it was.
Take your ass home.
You gotta
But
write
it's like if you got a job and she knew this.
What kind of job I had? To be home.
Music.
Well, I worked a regular job, regular smuggler, but I did music too, right?
She knew that.
Yeah, but the thing was just the people I was with, guilty of association. You know what I mean? And then just saying that I went to Alabama, like you don't just tell somebody I went to Alabama. That's why I'm late.
Is it right up the street from where you was going?
A couple hours away.
See what I'm saying?
And then it's an hour behind once you get there.
When you in the South, nothing is right up the street.
Nah.
You driving about 15 miles before you get to the club.
Yeah. Unless you're in the A. Unless you're in the A and everything you're doing in the A, because the A is the city in the middle of a forest.
Right.
Everything else is far. But in the A, I could jump around. You know what I mean?
Club hopping is what they call it up here in DC. Club hopping. If you can go from one club to the next club to the next club, we good. We can all get home together at the same time safely, and nobody got to lock us out the door.
Yeah.
We don't got to come up with an excuse that's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I did ever since, because I used to promote clubs and stuff, and then
I feel that though, because it gets late out there.
Yeah, and
when you're promoting,
going home and to Gaithersburg, and I was like, man, shit, having to leave the club in DC at 3.
We always go somewhere far out. I mean, being in the DMV, we always end up branching out and going to clubs somewhere, promote somewhere further out than where we are. I mean, it's just normal for us to do that, because promoting it here, I feel like the same spaces still exist, maybe like 15, 20 years. They already have things established, but when you go further out, then you can find other connections and network there. But you better have a good car, and it better be running good.
You're right. Well, let me ask you, what's the wildest story you done told somebody and it was the truth, but it just didn't sound right?
Oh man. So you were talking about Atlanta. So like one time we went down there for a friend's birthday trip, and we went to the nightclub. Everything was cool. But then afterwards, like in the nightclub, everybody was smoking there. I guess they allowed you to smoke in the club, but when you went outside the club, it was a problem.
Oh yeah.
But like inside the club, it was cool, right? Everybody was in there blazing. So whether you was smoking or not smoking, you smelled like smoke when you leaving. So we in a white rental car, a Ford. With I think it might have had tinted windows. I don't know. But we was all driving back and got pulled over by the police in Atlanta. Now, Officer Johnson, I don't know where he at, but hey, Officer Johnson.
Oh, she remember his name.
I remember you.
Put that camera back on her.
And the way that you put me through stress, I didn't have nothing on me, but you pulled us over, and it was 5 of us in the car, and somebody was drunk.
Was it all women?
It was it was 2 girls and 2 guys.
Oh, okay.
And we was all straight. The guy driving, none of us was smoking. Everybody was straight. But the way that it was just one officer. And then next thing you know, an Asian officer come up, a white officer come up. It's like they all came out
like
the cut.
Like roaches when the light
when
come
you
on.
turn the lights on. Exactly. And we didn't even, we didn't do nothing wrong. We driving on the highway, but it was this homeless lady. I guess what they call it, Crofton or
not Crofton. Let me see. Crofton is up here.
It's this city on the east side. They said to stay away from that side. But when you leave the club, you had to go through that side because they was doing some construction.
Clayton County?
Clayton County, maybe it's that.
Clayton County.
I don't know. We hit the corner and it was a whole strip club, crackhead corner, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Where was this at?
Down in Atlanta.
What's the side? P Street on that side? Or
what you interested for? You don't want
to. It used to be a frequent of Atlanta. You do that on the record.
Her name is Street.
What are you looking for? But yeah, man. I mean, it was crazy the way and then we lost the wallet. So this is the crazy part. We had the wallet. We gave him the ID. Right? He seen we was from out of state. He's like, oh, okay, you guys are good, but we need to search the car. I'm like, search
You
the
gotta ask for
car.
permission for that though. But that's how they do it.
But look, we from out of town. We don't know. We are under the impression that y'all are doing something in this car. We need to search this car. So we had to hop out the car, bro.
They found the gun.
They didn't find nothing in the car, but the way he searched the car was like...
You pulled everything out, didn't
you? You talking about heart pounding, like...
Oh, yeah.
So when you tell a story, it's like a movie, right? All I know is it was ghost town with nobody outside. When we left the club, everybody was there. Hey, it was a reggae club too, so you know they was getting that dirty white, my girl, dirty white, you know. And the next thing you know, it was like we hit the corner, booked the left, booked the right, getting off the exit. Next thing you know, he woo woo woo. But it wasn't just the lights though; it was the whole light in the window, like roll all the windows down, put your arms out.
Oh yeah.
Yo, has that ever happened to you before in the South?
Yeah, of course. Atlanta?
Is that normal?
Yes.
Wow.
That's me here. That was me the other day.
Man, you know,
when I tell a story, nobody believes me because, you know, when you walk away from a situation like that, and I've been to Black Lives Matter protests, I've seen Philando Castillo and what happens to him in the car. Like many people, when they're in the car, your heart's already pounding because somebody could be driving reckless and, you know, take you up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But when it's the police and you out of it's kind of like, whoa, it's unbelievable. Like sometime it happened, sometime it don't. That might have happened. I was, ooh, baby.
I'm gonna tell you this one time, and this is gonna be real short because we're gonna get into you, right?
Yeah.
I got a lot of run-ins with the police with this in Georgia, right? I got locked up one time. They said I had a suspended license. Found out they said I didn't have a CDL, and I said I never had a CDL. They locked me up for some crazy stuff, but I got out, right? And
that's crazy.
I got my bond paid, and when I got my bond paid in Clayton County, I forgot my man. Well, I remember my man was supposed to get me, or my mom's had my aunts coming to get me, and they didn't come get me. I said, man, I'll walk. I got up out of there. I walked up the medium, and my man met me. But I'm gonna tell you this one time. It was our November. My man Free Chino, he be out soon. We was having a party. We always had our birthdays parties together in November. I remember leaving the Waffle House. I was drinking. I had a cup in my hand drinking. I had a cup. Now I saw Foster. I was in the military. He was in the military with me. So I knew we was cool. He's like, Zelda, what you got in that cup? I said, Foster, you know I remember this story. I said, nothing. Not pulled it up, finished, right? Went on to the Waffle House, walked out the Waffle House, right? He was a coward. He put Elijah on me. Elijah followed me. And I was going to my grandmother's house, right? We were south of Atlanta. I was just going over her house and holler at her before I left.
Yeah, quick little up the street.
You know what I mean? But everybody saw me leave. Man, he made me, I got like maybe less than probably 800 feet from my grandmother's house. The lights hit me. They put me on the hill, but this is the kicker. They had me around the car. After a while, they had me doing different sobriety things. I said, listen, man, I ain't gonna keep doing this. Like, either you gonna lock me up. By now, you got what you need. So they was like, no, we gonna have to lock you up. Let me tell you, my grandmother came up there in a gown. They took me to the small jail in Georgia. This is the truth. In Monroe County, they took me to the small jail, right? There was only 3 people in there, Foster, Elijah, and it was a female. I can't remember her name. I had a little shorty come up there, and her friend came up there to make sure I was good, and my grandmother came. That was the small jail. They didn't take me to the main jail where the shit was. It was like the old little jail, town shit. Man, they didn't book me. They didn't do nothing. They told my grandma she had to pay $1,000, and me, I just wanted to get up out of that motherfucker. I had to get fucked. So she dropped $1,000. Yeah, she dropped $1,000. Came up there in her long gown, rest in peace, made long gown, and got me up out of there, right, for $1,000. But I thought about it. They pocketed that shit. They took me to that shit and pocketed that shit.
Yeah, they make money off of your mistakes. That's something that I learned.
What you don't know.
Emancipation is real.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I call you a king. Even if I don't remember your first name, I address every man, especially if you have salt and pepper in your beard. You are a king.
Yeah, I keep
Black
it right
king,
there.
absolutely.
King. Yeah,
melanated king, black king, brown kings, all kings. Peace and love to all kings that exist. Because honestly, you've been a target since the day your mother found out she was pregnant with you. And she worried every time you left the house, every time you wasn't there. So I have a black son. I have a melanated son, a brown son, and he has locks. He's got a triple negative on his back.
Definitely.
And they've already tried him. But just hearing your story, you know, seeing where you are now, like I wasn't there in your whole journey, but I can feel like there was a struggle and you had to push through that. So, hey, man, kudos to you. Keep being that king that you are, man.
You got me. Got me blushing over here. Look, I'm brown and I'm blushing. What I look like a cherry coke?
Too.
Look, I'm over here. Listen, my head is swollen a little bit. Like, wait a minute, let me sit up in my chair. I feel like,
Look at him.
Yeah.
All chipper and whatnot. Yes, yes.
With the Superman.
And you mentioned
fan.
your grandmama. I lost my grandma this year. Her name was Faith.
Sorry to hear.
Yeah,
Sorry to
Faith.
hear that.
And we lost her in April. We buried her, and I sang at her funeral, and it was tough.
Mm.
It was really tough.
Did you make it through the
91
whole
years
song?
old. I got through the song.
Mm.
I sang at her husband's funeral as well.
That's your
And
granddaddy.
he was my granddaddy. He was Pop. He was Pop to everybody. But we buried him before her, and she was dancing on cane and everything. 91 years old. You can tell her now. She had 2 boyfriends in the nursing home. Honey, she was still
they
running
freaks.
things.
Don't say that. You know why? Because
I used to work in one. I know it.
They was fighting
mopping
over face
floors.
attention.
I was mopping
bro.
they piss up. Pause.
in the nursing home.
I swear to God, bro.
Yeah.
And she was like, baby.
Oh, that's sweet, baby.
There was this
That's
one
all they
lady,
want
I
you to
swear to
call.
God, she knew my schedule, bro. And she knew when I was mopping down that it was a second floor A wing.
She
The
clocked you.
Washington nursing home in Southeast.
What she call you?
I don't even know. She used to say baby every time I
Baby.
came in.
Mhm.
Baby. She pissed on the floor every
Oh, man.
time.
And
Because
you
she
had
knew
to
I had to
clean
come
it
in there.
up. Mm-hmm.
Oh, she used to pee for you
She
to come in
baiting
there?
you.
Shit, that was some sick shit. She used to piss on the floor for you to come in there.
Every time.
You come in
It
there.
sounds like some stuff that they would do at the nursing home just to get their cutest cleanup guy. Come clean up my shit.
I didn't do the shit. I couldn't do the shit.
You did the piss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the piss. RNs had to do the
Show me
shit.
you really love me. Put my diaper on, baby.
Oh my God. Flip me over.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my boo. You should have filed a report.
but you know,
I feel violated.
they're so
That's
cute
what I'm
when they're
saying.
like that.
It ain't gonna happen to them people.
No.
They at the end.
Yeah.
They at the end.
That's where they have the most fun. All their kids
Yeah.
grown, their kids grown, their kids,
look,
kids probably
I'm
don't
telling
know.
you, like, so I watched the Stephen A thing, right?
Mhm.
And if she was telling me, I'm gonna put him in a nursing home. Tell my kids to put me in there.
Yeah.
I seen what they doing in there. Oh, I'm gonna be the biggest hoe. Huh?
Well, see, listen, because like Jamal will tell you, like I work for florists, right? And we
Mhm.
deliver flowers, and I sit in
like
drivers.
bouquets.
Oh yeah, so like I used to put all the guys on all the team. You get them paid on Valentine's Day and stuff, right?
Mhm.
But we used to go to places like, have you ever heard of Leisure World?
Yeah.
Yeah, Leisure
Yeah.
World, man. So we used to deliver up there at Leisure World. It's a big ass. They got
Huge
Gracefield
complex.
and they got Leisure World.
Yeah.
Both big places, man. It's where the old folks go. My
Mhm.
stepfather hate delivering there because he older. He was like, man, that's his fate. But I'm like, dog, they your age now,
The hallway smell old.
But dog, they living the life. The dudes walking around there, and they ain't looking like they about to go up out of here. They look like they got
living
new life.
good back there.
You think about it, man. They just sold their home and moved to
Mhm.
Leisure World.
yeah.
The home that they worked for all their life, they sold it, right?
Yeah.
And they went on to Leisure World. And some of them check out in Leisure World, some
Yeah.
of them don't. But
Yeah.
yeah, man. But
And they still got
Let me tell
independence.
you like this, bro. If I go to a home, not home, if I go to a nursing home every day at 9:30, I'm walking the halls naked.
They're going to tell
I'm not
you
even going to ask why.
They're going to throw a pressure on
I'm
you in the
not gonna do
hallway.
This is the
There it
time.
goes again.
No, this is the part of the
They
show.
do.
Wait a minute. This is the part of the
This
show.
is a mess.
And you the guest. So we listen. It's the part of the show, and you the guest,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I go through this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
There's a rabbit hole, right?
Oh.
Do we go down this rabbit hole? I'm gonna let you
It's the
decide.
rabbit hole.
Do we go down this
Oh,
rabbit
man.
hole with Boone, or do we just stay clear of it?
I can
Because
take you there.
if we go down this rabbit hole, we're gonna ask him why.
I could take you there because I heard something you said earlier. I could take you there.
I mean, he seemed like the person that will dig the rabbit hole before I even get to choose the shovel.
Want to take your
So
shot
go
first?
ahead.
So you saying go down the rabbit
I'm
hole?
gonna sip some water. Go ahead.
Mhm.
Why would you be there naked at 9:00 every night?
Oh, that's not the rabbit hole.
Oh, what is the rabbit hole? Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
So remember earlier you said what you put in the atmosphere, you gain back, correct?
Yeah,
So
definitely.
you say what is above, which is below.
Mhm.
You think we really went to space?
I really don't know, to be honest. But
Oh,
what
so-
I do know is space is like probably layers and layers and layers above where we can actually go without the proper equipment or the proper machinery. I know that they definitely have satellites out there, but I don't know if we actually went to the moon or
So
not.
how is a satellite in space if it's in orbit?
That's a good question.
Hmm.
Yeah.
We've never been to space.
I don't think that we've ever really had anything outside of like the furthest in the atmosphere that we can go. And then
So
we
that
get
means that
those
you believe
angles
in
and
the
measure
firmament.
those angles
So that means you believe in the firmament.
as if the earth is flat kind of thing.
No, the firmament means we can't go above the dome.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
There was this TV show I watched called The Dome. I watched the whole season. It was insane because these people were in this town, and then all of a sudden this dome just came out of the sky. But then it was like the monarch, the butterfly, was like part of this whole force, an alien force of getting them to do the things that humans are supposed to do in a synchronized way,
Right.
and finding the leader of the pack to be the one to do it. But it was only the destined person that was supposed to do it. Everybody else who tried, they died. And people just, had separation based on structure, but not really like all these different waves kept coming. All the plagues that they talked about kept happening
So that
in
means
that
you believe
show.
in the aliens.
Somewhat.
So how is Morgan Freeman not an alien?
Oh my gosh, Morgan Freeman is creepy to me now. Like when I seen a commercial of him
Now?
and he was bald headed, like I've always seen him as the freckled, like gray hair, gray beard. Now he's like bald, like completely bald, and he still has the same voice, but like
He's
he
showing his
doesn't
true form.
age. He's been old my whole
He
life.
could be a vampire.
Like
That's not an alien.
just like Keanu Reeves is another person that I look at. Pharrell
Samuel
too.
Jackson
Like
look the same.
Nah,
they
Samuel
all
L.
look the
Whoopi
same.
Goldberg. All of them look
I don't know, but
And I
Samuel
think
L.
even Jamie Foxx, like after he had a stroke, like he looks younger than he did
What about
before
David
he had the
Chappelle?
stroke. Oh, Dave Chappelle like got really skinny. Like he's always been tall
He
and
got
slinky,
fat,
but
yeah,
like
he got muscle.
now he's like, he looks different. He looks super diesel.
You know
Yeah.
what's crazy? A lot of people overlook the fact that Samuel L. Jackson played a pedophile
On
Wait, what movie did he play a
Uh-huh.
pedophile
on
in?
Juice.
His best role with Gator, but
Think about it. He was talking to the high school girls when they was downstairs playing with the video games.
You know, that era of movies from like 87 to
We'll be
like
watching behind the scenes.
95, there was a lot of like propaganda with the sexuality of men and women during that time through the use of music and movies, like in
Especially-
entertainment.
Especially Forrest Gump.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Like
Remember his mother?
one of those movies, is same actor, not Forrest Gump. What was it? Cross Runaway? It was like
That sounds like a white movie.
it was Bruce, what's his face? And he was in the movie on the island trapped by himself with the soccer ball. And that was like the only
That wasn't
Wilson.
Bruce. That was
Castaway?
Wilson.
Oh,
Castaway.
Castaway.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wilson.
Did he not was that
He
not the
fucked the
same
ball.
actor
Oh, my
as
God.
Forrest Gump?
He did. He had sex with
Yeah.
that ball.
Right. He did some really weird things, but like they tried to depict during that time that was the mentality of like all human beings.
What?
But I don't think that's true. I think some of that is like fabricated.
I think the realest movie that's ever been created was The Truman Story.
Oh gosh, I love that concept of that movie.
It's not a
Because
concept.
no. Honestly, I say concept because like I listened to a podcast about it. I didn't actually sit and watch the whole movie, but like seeing things that are there but not there, like we all see it. It's like the Matrix. It's constantly running. It's constantly going. The numbers are constantly rolling, except there's a time where it pauses, and that's the only time you can see the glitch in that Matrix. But only some can see it. Like some can't see it at that time. Some just keep going with it.
So you've never seen the movie, right?
Of the Truman Show, no, I haven't seen the whole clip of the movie.
So I'm not going to tell you the whole movie.
But I get the whole.
So,
He's repeating the same thing every day until.
no, that's the Groundhog Day.
Oh, okay.
The Truman Story was about picture this table, right? And I
Okay.
build a city on this table.
Uh-huh.
You can go everywhere on this table, anywhere. You just can't leave the table.
Mm-hmm.
So his whole life evolved on this table.
Right.
Every time he tried to leave the table, something happened
Right.
and he couldn't leave. Meaning if he tried to take a vacation to somewhere, he tried to book a flight, then all of a sudden all the flights got canceled.
Mm-hmm.
Now he can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
Right? But he didn't.
Sometimes I feel like I'm in that because I'll call it out and I call them synchronicities, but like there's things that happen to me in a certain particular type of way. And when I try to explain it to the people around me, they're like, what are you talking about? That makes no sense. But to me, it makes all the sense in the world because it had to happen to me. It didn't have to happen to anyone else. They can't see it, but I can see it though.
Wait a minute.
I can feel it though.
Let me say something. Put this camera on me.
He's lost.
No, I'm not lost.
You said rabbit hole. We're in it now. Are you
Listen.
digging us out?
JayBaby, the only person that went down that rabbit hole with Boom.
Am I really?
And listen,
Honored.
that's in that rabbit hole. Boom. And look, they just like down there playing video games and shit. Playing video games. What in the hell is going on right
man.
now?
I like people that think
Oh, wait, get into
outside
Hitler.
of
Oh
the
my
Matrix.
God.
Like,
Let
I
me
like
start
people
talking about
that
Hitler.
talk about that.
Wait a minute. We
It's
gonna
not
get
just
into
a
her.
conversation. It's an
We gonna come
experience.
out. Let me throw this ladder down this rabbit hole because I already done climbed up out of that motherfucker. But they down there playing video games and everything. Like, yeah, man, I feel that way too. I'm
Oh
like,
my
wait,
gosh.
what the fuck did I do?
Come back to us. All right.
What did I do?
Okay, I'll bring us back. I'll bring us
Yeah,
back.
come
Right.
back.
You gonna bring us
I'll
back?
bring us
Oh
back.
my God! Now we in more trouble. Now we going deeper.
Full throttle. Let's
Oh.
go.
I'll bring us back.
Oh,
Okay.
here we go.
You said some of your influencers were Mary J, Jill Scott.
Mm-hmm.
If you can put Jill Scott and Mary J on your album, which one would you have picked? You can only pick one.
And why?
And the other one gonna hate you forever.
Oh, that's not right. I feel like Jill Scott tops everybody at this point. The reason why is because all my life
Mm-hmm.
I've listened to her. Like, and every time she makes the name of an album, I end up making a song of that album, like the same name, but I didn't realize she did it first. So there's like this weird connection that I have with her outside of being like physically around her, that like her movements are in sync with mine, but I'm not consciously digging for that similarity, if that makes sense. So I would definitely choose Jill all day, every day.
wanna
Like,
connect
but
with her
Mary
too.
J in her own right. Like, I would
It's not a
absolutely.
slight to Mary J.
Mary J would be backup dancing.
But
like,
no,
she'd
but
bring
see,
all the
let me
dancers
tell you the
and
reason
she'd
why-
do the wardrobe because she can dress her
That's
ass
the reason
off.
why I think you picked a good choice.
Mhm.
In order for Mary J to do it right, she has to be depressed.
Oh, don't go there with her.
If she's in a good relationship,
always
you're gonna have a fucked up future.
Don't
what?
go
I'm with
there
her
with
that.
Mary.
I'm with her with that. She always.
Have you not heard
her? Tuesday.
When she was in a toxic relationship like Tina,
So
Oh
many
my
of us
God.
have to
remember
go through the journey of
She
music.
just batted on every album.
Everybody chewed her out though when
Man,
she
but
was like, y'all, I don't have to be sad to make music. And
it
she really
was
meant that
not
though.
the same.
So, like, look, for example, I'll talk about myself, right? I'll use myself as an example.
Mhm.
I have songs that can make you sad and that make you cry.
Mhm.
And then I have songs that you can connect and think about someone you love or someone you used to love.
Mhm.
But then you're not always going to stay that way. So I have songs about healing yourself, healing the situation, moving on, learning from it. So like, it's about the journey. So yeah, when she made that album, it was hot. Yeah, no more pain, no more
but
pain.
it's not the hotness.
And now she don't have no more pain. So now she makes songs
But
like,
she was
I
talking
can
about
go to
pain, though.
therapy.
Okay.
When I can go to therapy.
I didn't like
When
it.
I can go to therapy.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I
You
didn't
don't?
like it.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well, see, here's the thing about Mary J. What I've always heard about her. She can write a dope song and everyone resonates with the pain that she went through. When it comes to like her vocal range or her singing, no one is really like that as much as the music itself.
Mm.
But vocally, she could do better. That's what only thing I've heard. Other than like hearing her sad music and her sad albums, and those were better. But like everybody has a sad song or a sad album
Well,
or a sad
she's a-
moment.
She had multiple sad.
She's a vocal coach for
She
Kevin
did, though.
Gates.
I'm not gonna lie. Say again.
She's a vocal coach for Kevin Gates.
Oh, really?
Mary J, that's his
Ah.
godmother, right?
I saw Kevin Gates at the Fillmore one time. He was opening up for Kid Cudi, I think it was.
Oh, yeah, Kid Cudi's though.
And it was earlier before he wrote that. I got two phones, one with the plug, one with the low. Like that was in his earlier stages. And honestly, I was surprised to see all the little Caucasian boys in the crowd like rocking out to Kevin Gates.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, I'm not.
They say nigga every day.
Mhm.
Like they were going in, and
Right.
I was surprised.
And they
I
knew
was
every
there to
word,
see
right?
Kid Cudi. But who's this Kevin Gates guy? Sometimes it's always the person who's opening for the artist that you tend to like, dive deeper in and see like, oh, I like that music. You know what I mean? So yeah, I liked him, but I also couldn't vibe with some of the stuff that was coming out controversially about him.
All right, so
like
say like
cousins
so say
sleeping
like
with
you
your
had
cousin and stuff.
that part.
Stuff like that.
So say like you had a headline show,
Mhm.
right? and you're getting paid for this show, and you're dating your significant other, and he's an artist too, and you tell in your contract that your artist that he has to perform before you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he goes on stage and bombs like Trina's boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say in the car?
We killed that.
Oh,
like, what do you mean?
She's like, that's my man.
You
I'm
said
stand
you
by.
used the term bombed, right? You used the term bombed.
No, he bombed. Did you watch the
So
clip?
I didn't hear when you said bombed. I thought, so for me, when you say that's the bomb, like the bomb is a good thing. But when you say he bombed, you mean like he went up there and like messed it up.
You
He
didn't see the
choked.
clip?
No, I did not see the clip.
So
I did not see
picture
the
this.
clip. What
You're
what
a great
happened?
artist. So picture everybody that knows your song. Everybody's gonna turn up to you, right?
Right.
Mhm.
In your contract, it states that your boyfriend or your significant other has to open up before you because you're trying to get him noticed.
Oh.
But when he goes on stage, it flops.
Then I have to go harder. Then that's.
What do you tell him in the car?
Yeah.
Give him a good night
Go
for
to
you, baby.
rehearsal. Go to mic check. Go to sound check.
No,
like
something
get
like-
there 2 hours early because you know you like to get messed up. Like
No,
don't.
he himself did great. The crowd was
They wasn't feeling him.
hell no.
Oh,
But that's
boo.
how it be sometimes, man. It
It could be a
depends.
good crowd, depending on where
yeah.
you
It's like, I looked at it like LeBron and his son.
at.
You got Bronny. It's
Mhm.
like, nigga, really?
I don't know, man. When your kids decide to do something that's like modern, I don't know how much I agree with that. I wouldn't publicize my children like that if they were making such a broad choice.
How many kids you got?
I have 3,
Boy, girls?
2 girls and a boy. My boy's my oldest.
Oldest?
Yep.
How
yep.
old is he?
He's 13.
13.
Yeah, he'll be 14 this year. He's definitely a young king, emperor in the making.
Mm,
He's
That-
just learned how to take out the trash. Yeah.
that's a good
Mhm.
thing.
Kind of got
And feed the cat, wash the dishes,
Uh-oh.
simple stuff. But cutting the grass is the next step. And then we'll be driving next, But he did take a financial literacy class. So he's definitely learning how to balance finances and like credits and
Raising
doing
a
that
king.
stuff early.
I got a
Absolutely.
crazy question for you, right?
What's up?
Everything you're teaching him, everything you're raising him to be, and everything he wants to be, right? Say he gets into his 20s and he says, you know what? Fuck all of this. I'm about to be a porn star.
Absolutely not.
No, but nothing you can do about it.
Yeah,
Well, you know what?
absolutely not.
But he's making millions.
I highly doubt with the amount of influence that I have over my tribe that any of my children will want to do anything sexual at
I just
all.
think that same thing. Till I had a
Like-
daughter that's
Maybe they'll
Oh,
get
man,
into it,
you
right?
got me. I was like, I'm listening. What?
she stole my car.
They'll grow up and do things, right? But it's like if the influence starts with you. So I feel like if I am a better reflection of my better self as I'm raising him,
Mhm.
hopefully he will choose a good job and not
Right.
one that's going to put him through hell
There's
and high
nothing you can
water.
do about that.
Yeah, but all I can do is pray and use
Mhm.
my discernment and teach him as I go. I mean, there is something I can do about it, which is prevent it from
You
happening.
could try.
I'm a preventative
So he
parent.
comes up and says, "Hey, mom, my new name is Tornado."
Yeah. Which way you blowing, to the left or the right?
You're going to blow up out of here, huh?
But I will love him regardless of whatever job he chooses.
course.
I just know for sure, I never
It just
see.
wouldn't support. You wouldn't support that.
I don't see
Yeah,
them
but
going
what?
that
You
route.
gonna
They
pull up in
just don't
Maybach
have
and
that
be like,
kind
"Ma,
of.
this yours."
Yeah.
You gonna get that Maybach?
If he paid for it with money that's clean,
Oh,
I
it
believe
is clean,
money can be
technically.
dirty.
You
No.
got it.
No,
You know,
if
but-
he got it through something, wipe that thing off. Where's the alcohol wipes?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, where? So, like, it's kind of like this, right? As parents, where do we get to a point to where you're just like, that's their life?
I mean, the minute that you give birth to him, you cannot. You're saying I can't choose his destiny. I can't choose his path, but I can guide it for sure.
100%.
I
But the
can
second
guide
that
it
they
in the
get to that
direction.
age, to
Mhm.
where they're like, you know what?
Oh, yeah.
I can smell my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then
I've
next thing
kept
you
a
know,
lot of people around me who have kids that are older than mine so that I could learn the stuff that they dealt with and avoid every single one of them,
oh,
brother.
it ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my thing is like, I'm going through that, right?
Mhm.
My good child.
Oh, that's fucked up. Your favorite?
You're good child.
No, the good one. Isaiah was the good
How
one.
many of them is it? And
It's a few.
how many of them is good?
But no, listen, the good one. Like he was like the little gizmo. All of them be tearing up shit, little breaking
Flo
shit.
was good.
He would be sitting on the couch. No. He would be sitting on the couch. He would be sitting on the couch chilling right beside me or trying to learn the music.
Yeah.
But it seems like they all got their shit together, right? But he's still trying to find his way, right? And
how old is he?
24. And it's like I'm just praying. You can do the best you can for him. You can try to show him the right way. You can do the best you can. At the end of the day, it's about the outside, because mom and daddy can do what they can for their children.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's another side to them. Either it's a better side or a worse side that out there in the world. You got to hope that you pray on them enough or you work on them that they don't go to a certain way. But it's outside influences like kids or whatever. Right. But if you take up that time, you got to try to stay occupied. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Because like when they get out there, and that's the problem. He got out there, and
he got a little experience,
trying to pull him back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you could, and I say that to parents. Like people always say, "Where did I go wrong?" No, it don't mean you went wrong because your child went left or went to the dark side or went to this side. It's their journey. Do the best you can to pull them back. You know what I mean? Do what you can to pull them back.
I believe we're all children of God. We're all children of the Most High God. And so if I'm a child of my mother's child, of my mother's child, of my mother's child, if I'm the one that's supposed to break the cycle, then I have to look at what every mother before my mother did wrong so that I can make sure my children, when they become mothers, don't teach it to their children, the things that went wrong. All the layers of that. Same thing for the men, the boys. The men have been broken very young, because most young Black boys coming up get intimidation, get racism, get criticism, get being pushed to be tougher, stronger, and more knowledgeable, sometimes before their time. But as a mother, I can only hope that your path is better than your father's path was.
Goddamn.
But if your father's path could be fixed by his father's path, then it's a repeated cycle. So I like to pay attention to repetitious patterns and things that have happened over and over again in my lineage and break the cycle. It's very important to me to do that, because a foundation that's built on rocky, unsteady foundation, 5 years from now, you're going to be looking at a young man in your face. And if you didn't establish that now, then that young man won't have any foundation to stand on.
It's all about, like you said, confidence. It's building confidence in them and teaching them to know who they are.
So and being there. So are you saying that a single woman can raise a man?
I don't think a woman should be single. I think a woman needs a tribe. If she's not going to have a divine partner, she needs a tribe.
Somebody, right?
Yeah, a group more than somebody, but somebody.
And that's the thing. That's what I was saying to my lady. Like, if you love a person or love your son or love your daughter or whatever, you, just because you're their parent, sometimes you might not be the one that could reach them. But if this person right here that you trust can reach them, by all means.
They let their guard down with the faces and the places that are familiar, for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So love, that when they say it takes a village or whatever, a tribe, a village, and that's the truth. You know what I mean? Growing up, when we were young, it was, you had big mama, you had granddad, you had aunts, uncles. It's not so much now. You know what I mean? But
the wise ones.
Yeah, you had a lot of people, even if you was on the street or the block, you would have an older head be like, come here, young buck. He sees something in you, like, don't go down that road. You know what I mean? And if we put that back into it and stop letting these children raise themselves or be out here in the world, it's,
I think the worst mother figure that we've ever had to watch was Florida Evans.
Florida Evans
was the worst mother figure we have ever had to watch.
Why you say that?
She stopped her family from everything. Really think about this shit, right?
Oh, hell.
Oh, the rabbit hole again. I'm sorry. Think about it, right? Every time James had an opportunity for a better job, what did she do? Stop him. What about your family? What about this, right? He could have went to Africa. No, he could have went to Alaska for 9 months and came back with a bag. What did she do? Stop him. Then he ended up picking up some low budget job in Mississippi, had a car crash and died. Right? Then she pushed her sons into all of this shit that they never wanted to do. But then she sold out her daughter to a football player that he ends up getting another contract with the Raiders, moves up into a skyline, and then brings the mother with them. Did she move up? No. What did they do?
Florida Evan was a good mama, man.
She was a pimp.
Sometimes you got to keep your foot down.
She was a pimp.
What's that word?
She got rid of Black Jesus. Black Jesus, he gave miracles. He got rid of her.
Because she wanted her white Jesus. They had the white Jesus and the black
white
Jesus up there on the
is
wall.
What the Bible say?
Relevant.
Hair of wool, eyes of fire, skin of bronze.
All
The
I know
original
is
Christian
women
was
have
black.
to domesticate men.
Hmm?
Sometimes a mother has to domesticate her
Oh
household.
no, that's emotion.
In other words, if the struggle exists too long and she did not do all the work that needed to be done to fix it, then she gonna keep telling the man to stay in the house because she can't fix what's in the house.
So is that not her
But
own emotions?
I think it is. I think it is. And that is a problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we talking about a TV show. We're not talking about real life.
But in reality,
But in reality,
No, Jay,
when you
Good Times was the realest show in real time we've ever
Right.
watched, because Section 8 literally states in order for you to be on it, the man cannot be in the house.
yeah,
That's by
they
design.
did that to break the family's
Yeah, they did that.
home.
That
So
was-
it's
that
very
came-
intentional.
And that did that because now women, okay, so and I talk about this now. This one could get me in a lot of slack, but I don't care. So in the country, you can get a house for $1, $2 a month, or whatever. I'm just throwing it out there, right? As long as the man got to get the shoes up out the house, he can't have that in the house, right?
Mhm.
None of that, right? It's sent to the black woman, right?
Mhm.
Because now it's like I can do better without you. I can do better without you being here.
Mhm,
So the
mhm.
minute they have a little altercation, back in the day, not saying it was right, but a man could jump on her, a man could do all these kind of things, but they fought for their family, right? Cheat, whatever.
That's true.
And now, but then once this came, it was division, intentional division.
Mhm.
Whereas that now that I can do better without you. If I have you're not in my home, I can get a house for $10 a month. I can get this for this. I can get this for this. So I don't need you. So now it's less patience. It's less whatever. Does it make it right with the man? No, the man need to be on his shit anyway. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But then it makes the man easy because then the man go find somebody that's on that type of shit and he back and forth with them chilling and this, that, and the other.
Mm.
Instead of him getting out there getting his own or trying to build with her. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's always most likely hers. And then they take the stuff off the TV, the family shows off the TV, and they put these hood rat shits on the
Yeah,
TV
they
all the time.
did. Yeah,
And now
they
we ain't
did.
sitting around watching that. Our kids are sitting down there watching it. We're not watching together. We up and in our room. Then they take the dinner table away. The kids are eating in their rooms and stuff like that.
Mm.
Mhm.
Black families are built on togetherness.
Right.
We used to sit down together. We used to sit at the table together. We used to talk about our days.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We don't do that no more.
You seen what Walona did, right?
Who?
Walona, you seen what she did?
Oh, you still stuck on good.
Oh, Winona.
What
Yeah.
happened? What happened to her?
Huh?
I don't
She had
remember
Penny.
which episode you talking
Right, but
about.
why did she have Penny? She got tired of watching James Evans in Florida pay nothing while she
Mhm.
paid full amount. So,
So
what
she
did
went
she
and got
do?
Penny.
She got Penny. She
Man, you
adopted
full
her.
of
She
shit,
adopted
man.
her, so she didn't catch her.
But listen, let me stop this, man. Listen, we gonna bring this back full circle, right?
No, you know the real reason why we fucked up though, for real? We don't have no more love intro songs.
No, listen, yeah, we don't. We could talk about that. We gonna get into that when we get into the
No,
music.
that's
But listen,
You said love intro
Listen.
songs.
good
but this
family
is,
matters.
this is,
Oh, yeah,
this
yeah,
is what I'm gonna say. What I want to ask you. Okay, you are an artist, right? You are a mother.
Mm-hmm.
How do you balance your music with your children and your family?
My children are actually the first people that get to hear my music before everybody else does.
Okay.
I play my music in the car instead of listening to the radio. So although I love all the radio stations because they play all the music that I like,
Mhm.
I control what they listen to. So when they hear my music for the first time, I'm like, what y'all think? I get
Okay.
their opinion first. And sometimes they'll tell me, bring this up, change that, make this, put this there, and then you got a complete song.
You got
So,
producers in the car.
I mean,
There's
yeah.
producers in the making.
My daughter has actually picked up the piano. So like throughout my journey, I started investing in buying different instruments. I didn't know which one I wanted to play. I just got a violin. Then I got a set of drums. Then I got a djembe drum. Then another drum. Then I got some cowbells and some blocks. And then I got a keyboard and a guitar, acoustic guitar and electric guitar, bass guitar. I got the whole daggone band. But I was like, who gonna play them?
Yeah, Jackson 5.
Yeah.
Bring the belt out.
Oh,
No,
man,
no. See, we went to go see the Michael Jackson movie, and we took my kids because they love Michael Jackson. But the only reason why they know Michael Jackson is because I allowed them to know Michael Jackson.
Okay.
So I played music from Michael Jackson, but like we only listened to the softer songs.
Oh,
Well, let's
And-
Michael Jackson was the greatest father ever.
No, he was
Yes,
not.
He was.
He made them so much money because he knew how to like run the business,
He whipped
but
their ass.
he
So,
was very
I
verbally
got beatings
abusive.
my whole life. No, that's not.
Yeah,
That
he
back
was.
then, that was stern.
So nowadays, everyone throws around the word narcissism, right? But he was the epitome of a narcissist.
How?
Well, he wanted to control his children before they could even develop their own personalities.
But that's what I would do.
I mean, in order to build the structure of his band, that's what he had to do.
Okay, so
But at the same time, he didn't, like, he asked me about balance. How do I balance that out?
Mhm.
He didn't do that very well.
How
He
not?
was so aggressive.
Well,
But why not?
I think this. I'm gonna say this with Joe, and the music thing, because we all have musical backgrounds.
Yeah.
Right? It's for perfection, right?
Mhm.
And it's a thin line,
Mhm.
and he knew they had to be twice
Perfect.
as good as the Beatles.
Right.
Yeah, because they're
There's that.
little brown
So-
boys.
so
Yeah.
he
Mhm.
had to push them.
Right.
He drilled it in it. He instilled, and maybe he went too far sometimes. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe. I wasn't in Joe's house, but what I'm
Yeah.
saying is, but if you look at it, and they all had problems.
No, I think
But
the story is
They
fabricated,
all
bro.
grew up
I
with
think the
some
story is fabricated.
issues developmentally.
The story is fabricated. You're talking through a kid's eyes. Kids see a monster when they see a belt.
Yeah.
Dog, if you really had them real same conversations with physical Joe, I promise you it wasn't that. I
Yeah.
promise you he did not take the belt
I
off
would
every
like to
single
see
time.
Joe. I would like to hear
I don't
promise
think
you.
he
story.
did,
Not
but
every time. Come
that
on
was
now.
the one
But
part of the
think like
movie
this.
that my kids didn't like.
if-
They walked
why
away
would
with a
they?
bad concept
But why
about
would they? A woman?
his, Michael Jackson's dad.
Right, but
They
that's
was
the
like,
thing.
he's so jealous
That's
of him.
Hollywood. That's what Hollywood is saying. That's
But
not the truth.
Right. The
You know what I'm
perception
saying?
that they pushed in the
Right.
movie was that his father, was
trying to
very
take-
jealous
right.
and
But
envious
then
of his
I can see-
position.
Now, but here go the thing.
But that was more so
I can-
his brother,
but I
though,
can
to
see-
be honest.
I can see.
Right.
I can see.
The brother who produced the movie.
That
but
part
I
is
can
low-key
see.
jealous.
But I can see this. I can see, and this is to look at it at another lens. I can see them trying to take the father figure out of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? To
Yeah,
break the
they toned
family.
it down.
Mhm.
But that's the same reason why a Black father has to be so hard on his kids was the reason why he's developed in who he is. And I understand that, right?
But you have to be
But-
twice, like I said, you have to be twice
To
as
see
good.
to see it now, we don't want things watered down. We want the raw, true, authentic journey. We don't want to see it all beautiful and all the butterflies and the peacock and all of that with Michael Jackson. We want to see what he really went through.
You know the real.
I felt like I was watching the same videos I watched since the 90s, my whole life. Like the same way that they shared it in the movie,
Mhm.
it looked the same exact way that I've already seen. So
You
it was
already had that
almost like
perception of it.
nostalgic. Yeah.
You already.
The real
But Michael Jackson was like a visual genius. Like, do you
He wasn't
understand?
better than
We're
Prince.
talking about rabbit
He
holes.
wasn't better than Prince.
Prince was definitely
Wasn't better
a
than
lot
Prince.
deeper than he was into it. But the messages that Michael put, not just in his lyricism, but in his music videos,
I would say
that
this.
wasn't
I would
even
say-
Mike.
I would say this. I
That
would say
wasn't
this.
him.
Wait a
I
minute.
know.
Wait a
I
minute.
know.
I would say
But
this.
I'm talking about the original Michael
but that
Jackson that
wasn't
did
Mike.
it.
No, wait a minute.
I know.
Wait a minute.
I know.
Let's clear
I
this
know where
up
he's
now
going.
because I'm a Prince fan, right? My aunt diehard Prince. I got a symbol somewhere around here.
It's
a
in the
Prince.
studio.
Yeah, it's in the studio, right?
Yeah.
Purple Rain. I had my grandma first time they played secular music in the church,
Love
but
that
she went out
song.
on Purple Rain.
Yeah.
That was her casket was purple. I got her a purple casket, and they played Purple Rain for her
No
to go out that
way.
church. Yes, did that for my grandmother. But let me
Wow.
tell you this: will I go to hell later? I don't know.
No,
But
you
listen,
won't. You
but
won't.
let me say this. But check this out. I will say this. I think Prince was a better musician.
Yeah, absolutely.
Michael Jackson was a better entertainer.
100%.
Yes, he was.
There you
Well,
go.
no.
And you
I can't go there.
And it's not about.
I can't say that.
And
I can't.
no.
Prince was a
You ever see
better
Prince with a
entertainer.
guitar?
No. I don't care about that. Michael
Oh,
Jackson.
bro.
It's a
People
different
used
thing.
to,
It was
yeah.
different. It was different. Michael Jackson had people passing out, fighting from walking in the room.
Prince had that too, though.
But not
He
like
did.
Mike.
Yes, he
Not
did.
like Mike.
Yes, that nigga fucked your grandma, your mother,
I don't
your
care
sister
about-
in the same
Listen,
with a blouse
Listen.
on, bro.
it was listen. If you had the ticket of Prince in town,
Yes.
Mike in town,
Yeah, I'm Prince.
and I love Prince. No,
Shit.
it's different.
Prince.
It's a
yeah,
different.
Michael Jackson
it's a
pulled
different-
more
Nah,
more
you know
of
what that is? Let me tell you what
more
that
of a
is.
crowd and like this fandom, this idol, like this
So
ambiance.
Do you believe in the
but-
machine?
Yeah, yeah,
So
for
that's
sure.
exactly what that was.
Right.
Because once Prince broke the code with Slave,
But Mike broke the code. Mike was trying to get his own
and
stuff.
when he
Mike,
broke the code, what happened? He died in his.
yeah, but,
What drug user overdoses? Come
well,
on, dog.
but
Yeah.
that's like everybody.
At
That's
the
like
same time,
that's
though,
like
he's got a
everybody you
point.
can name.
With
you
a
can-
doctor
you
that
can-
I'm paying millions
You
for,
can
I
go
can't
down.
overdose.
Okay,
I just want to point out that they both died in their 50s, though.
They
But
died
just saying.
because it was about to. One was about to buy Sony. That means
Go
he
ahead
would
and say it. Go ahead and say
he
it.
would have
'Cause I
owned
ain't
the
gonna say it.
Elvis, and then the other one wouldn't sell his masters because he
Mhm.
knew if he
Well,
sold
Mike
it,
already knew
Prince.
he was already going
Mhm.
against the whole
the whole thing.
Illuminati thing, but we're not gonna get into that because
Yeah,
that's
we're not
another
gonna get
story.
into
So, I'll
it.
tell you
But
this,
I
I
can
Yeah,
definitely get into that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to have that
So, look,
conversation.
The real reason why Michael went crazy was this, right?
Why you say he went crazy?
That nigga went. I'm put it like this: his family was weird as fuck.
I don't think Mike went crazy.
No, he had to think. All right, if I had a family, right,
Mike had all
and
the
my
sense in the world.
brother got married to a female, had 2 kids by this woman, divorced this woman, then my other brother shows up with this same woman to my house with 2 other kids that I didn't even know he had. Nigga, fuck y'all. I'm playing with monkeys.
No, he had the monkey before that.
They're weird. I'm playing with giraffes.
Didn't he have like a short relationship or like a crush on Diana Ross or something
Well,
like
he
that?
was hitting that.
They
He was hitting
said,
that.
you know,
Yeah.
that
He was hitting Diana Ross. He was
All
hitting
I
that.
know
He was hitting
is-
Princess Diana. Anything that had a D in it, he was hitting pause. He was hitting that.
Mike definitely
He made a song about her.
Dirty
And
Diana.
Exactly.
what was the white girl, the main white girl that he was it Brooke
Madonna.
Shields? Brooke
Oh,
Shields.
Brooke Shields.
Brooke
Yeah.
Shields,
Yeah. When he got with her, that's when it really got crazy.
Nah, that was fake. That was fake.
I
That
feel
was
like
fake.
all the kids.
That was
Let me
fake.
be quiet.
Nah,
I love
Let me tell you the conspiracy about that. Let me tell you the conspiracy about that.
Yeah.
All right. The real reason as to why all of this is really, really going on, if you really read the Epstein files. So
Oh my God,
in the
this
no
nigga
real
really-
shit. In the files, it states that there were kids that were being recruited to go to this island, quote unquote, right? Mike found out which kids they were. Instead of them going there, he saved them. That's why they ended up here.
And
Which is the
Neverland
reason why Macaulay Culkin's last movie was the photo book when he turned into a cartoon. Remember that? Because remember he had Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2. Those are the biggest movies that's ever came out next to that
Home
book
Alone.
movie that
Yeah.
he came out. We turned into a cartoon, right?
Mhm,
When
mhm.
he outed the niggas that tried to fuck him, now all of a sudden, no more movies. Where is Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah, but Mike,
See, but this
Oh,
is the
no.
random.
a lot of people try to put stuff on Mike.
Yeah,
And
that's
they
what them
came out, they
kids.
said Mike wasn't doing none of that.
Hell
But none of
nah,
that they had
hell
validity
nah,
and none of that. Like, but
I
at
don't
the end of
believe
hell
that he was
no.
doing anything
No,
to
no,
children.
no,
I think
none of
he
that.
genuinely
No, no,
lost
but
his
the thing is-
childhood
For
from
one,
his
he
dad.
did go to sleep in the kid with, and he did.
Okay, but he was like,
he
no.
did physically go to sleep in the bed
Yeah.
with the kids, right?
But-
But have you seen the bed?
But listen, man. But no,
Have you
this-
seen the bed?
Listen, what I'm trying to explain is
the size of this
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I have a question.
I'm trying to tell you.
Go ahead.
The thing with Mike was a big kid, right?
Yeah, he was.
that big. He was like, if you think of Peter Pan, you think of
Right,
that.
right,
He was
right.
like that. Never. That's why it
Oh,
was
you
never,
can't compare
never
him to Peter Pan.
Like
No,
the
no.
Yeah. So it was
Do you know
like
the real story about
we're
Peter
not gonna
Pan?
go behind the real story of Peter Pan. We're talking about the Peter Pan perception that people have, right? We're not gonna
Rabbit
go.
hole is deep.
Yeah. So with that being said, like
Pause.
Mike loved the kids. And it
Yeah.
wasn't like a little sneaky thing. You
Mm-mm.
know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
And that's why nothing really held anything
Nothing.
with Mike. You feel what I'm saying? And they all came out and
Mhm.
said that none of that stuff was what it was. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying?
Well,
But
you
they
know,
don't say shit
he
about Elvis.
internationally traveled and is seen with millions and trillions of kids all the time. I mean, he made songs like the Earth song. You know, he's talking about political things and like they don't care about us. Then we have Kendrick. They not like us. Like, you
Mike-
know, there's some things and
Mike-
messages in music that you
Yeah.
really want to
And,
listen
and,
to.
and that's what I did a lot of homework in. So
Yeah.
I'm in all that. Like with all that, like Mike knew.
Yeah, he knew
And
something
Mike,
deep.
Mike, with
His
a lot-
third eye was open.
Yeah,
And it was
Yeah,
a
for
crit.
sure. His
Yeah,
pineal
and
gland was
that's
wide
another
open.
conversation that was like that like the devil that died, Clive Davis. Like
Mm.
Mike
Mm-mm.
knew a lot. and Mike, and I'm trying to tell you, if you look back at everybody, you say, how did Prince die? How did Whitney Houston die? How did she die?
Oh gosh, that is a heartbreaker right there.
You can just name the thing. How did Whitney Houston die?
In the tub.
I'm still thinking about Angie Stone.
I'm car crash?
Yes. And then D'Angelo the same
all
year.
These tragic things, right?
Yeah.
This is people
D'Angelo did?
D'Angelo died. Yes. Yes, brother.
You didn't know D'Angelo was dead?
No.
Oh, boy.
I believe that was that this year.
I remember the day
Early
I walked in on my mother watching that video, and I've never seen my mom horny before, but that was the day.
Oh my God. Boy, listen, man.
You know, talking about the video when he was around. Oh my God, bro. I came up from work early one day.
And the camera just slowly coming down on his chest.
Mom.
You felt uncomfortable.
That whole music video was soft porn.
Herself.
I watched D'Angelo as a young girl, so seeing that music video, it was scary. It was like, I'm looking back like, is somebody coming in the room? Like, I want to hurry up and watch this thing. Yeah. But rest in peace, the neo soul artist. So for me, it's tragic to see all the people that created my genre of music just leaving back to back, and they're all in their 50s. That's something that I noticed. That 50 years is like a marker for some of their careers. They're making it to that age, and then it's either health or some random tragic accident. Like
that's why I was kind of happy that R. Kelly's in jail. It's preserving him. R.
Kelly being in jail to me is like keeping him dormant.
Yeah.
That part.
Whenever he gets out of there.
Oh, he's gonna be the biggest artist. You know how much money this nigga's gonna make? You can make fake t-shirts of R. Kelly and make $1 million.
He's making money still.
He's going to.
They tried to cancel him, but he's still making money.
Listen, and I can't even get in this because my lady and I stand on different sides of the fence with R. Kelly. But R. Kelly, I'm gonna tell you this. Let's take his personal out of it, right? The music, because this is the problem. People always I know how to separate the person from the music. If I like this, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people that you might work for some scumbags. You just don't know. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just telling you, R. Kelly was a musical genius. I'm gonna say that he was a musical genius. He was. Listen, it's nobody close to him. Nobody close to him. I mean, this cat can make music, and he was a genius. You feel what I'm saying?
But do you think the industry changed his perception of access to women? Because like all of these they did a reckoning on P. Diddy. They did a reckoning on Michael Jackson. They did a reckoning on R. Kelly. All of them were exponentially musically talented. This is why you can only get so high. That's what I'm saying.
Because if you think about this, I'm gonna tell you this. I was listening to the song the other day, right? Keith Sweat was one of my favorite writers, right? Singers, right? He got a song. He said, "You might be young, but you're ready, ready to love." Right. You know what I mean?
When you go back and listen
to the music,
what they were saying, some of that stuff rub you the wrong.
Only 16, she was 16 years old.
Elvis' wife was 13.
But you listen to that, right? You listen to that stuff, like,
But back then it was more accepted though.
But the thing is,
grandmother I was telling you about earlier, she was 13 when she had her first child. So like you talking about 1925, 1926, like that was normal for you to be sexually active when you was a kid.
But I could slap my wife back then.
This is a different set.
And not get in trouble for
this. This is a segue. It's a weird segue, but we're gonna segue this because I got to get a piece of you, right? Because we're touching on your brain. We're touching on how you think. We're touching on you went down the rabbit hole and you stayed down there a little too long, right? You liked it. It's kind of scary. You liked it down there in the rabbit hole. I was trying to get out of there and you liked it. But we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about, first of all, where did you get the name JayBaby from?
Oh man, it's so funny. So Instagram was created in 2005 or 2006. I don't know. When I created my Instagram, the only thing that was available was JayBaby. I wanted JayBaby 1111, but then somebody already took the jump. The next big thing was 1213 is the closest thing because 12 and 13 come after 11. So
angel numbers.
Yeah,
that was the right path.
Okay.
I say.
Okay. Now, on your journey, when did you first fall in love with music?
Mm.
and say, hey, this is something I can do? Were you a songbird when you were young? Or
I was definitely a songbird when I was young. So I was in the choir in church.
The church choir.
Definitely church choir.
People start out in the church choir.
I mean, first of all, neo soul is like a blend of blues and gospel. So you're going to have a gospel in you somewhere along the lines. You was standing there in the choir, whether you was alto, soprano, tenor, bass, you was up there standing next to the piano, learning your notes. And if you was off key, somebody was, hey, fix that. So I started there, and that was where I'm in the backseat with my dad. I have a very like vague memory, and he must have been going through something, but he had a CD. That CD only had one track, because back in the day you could only download.
What was that track?
It was Jaguar Wright, and it was the What Ifs.
Okay, now let me ask you something.
She was a singer?
Wait a minute.
I see her on podcast.
You didn't know that? You know,
it was Jaguar Wright.
You know,
and it was the What Ifs. And that was the first time I heard.
And do you know that
voice? Song? Yes, I do.
Okay, so this is what we about to do right now.
Oh Lord,
we about to do this. I'm about to do this.
Jaguar.
No. We're gonna give you one line. We're gonna give you maybe two lines.
Okay.
To your heart desire, right? We're gonna just give us something. With Jaguar, right? Give that.
See, I got all the right questions, and you got all the wrong answers, and I got all of the sadness. You end up with all the laughter. I play by the rules and I treat you right, but you get the last laugh of every fight. Tell me, baby, do that sound right? Sound right? Sound right? I can't blame it on love, no. It's common sense to play this part. I can't blame it on you, no. 'Cause you don't rule my heart. Can't blame it on her, yeah. She can't be that smart. Messing with you, she gonna get a broken heart. So what if?
If she were bald with a fade, I think it was her.
Oh my God. Hey, look, don't stop. Let's kill this podcast.
So
that was the song that would play, and I sat in the back seat, and she hit that. And I just, I don't know, it was that part.
So is gospel music not just slave music remade?
Oh man, gospel music is a part of my journey that I had to study. Like you're going to school, you're taking the papers with you in the folder type of thing. So
the physical genre, isn't it like slave music remade? Like a remix?
Some songs, it depends. Some hymns,
like Way in the Water shit.
Hymns were like you have Negro spiritual, and then you have like hymns that were in the book itself that were written from a stem of a verse of a Bible.
When you be in the Baptist church and they got the hymns in it with all the songs,
and then like God in three persons, blessed Trinity. Yeah, that's a hymn.
Yeah.
The verse is like, we shall overcome. That's a Negro spiritual song.
Well, you know that one, I don't feel no waste time. I come too far from where I started from.
I sang that song recently.
Can you sing that for me one time? Listen, I just want, if you can sing any of, you know why? Because that song is the oldest song I remember, because that was the song my grandma used to sing in church. And we put it in the first CD that we did. Shout out Lyrical Weapons back in the day. We did the first CD. We put that on there. My man Chino sung that little. But can you sing that first little part?
Okay. So I don't feel no waste time. I've come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy.
Why?
And I don't believe he's brought me this far to leave me.
You're gonna cry in the car.
Man, that right there.
That song brings back many memories.
That was
that was one of the first songs that we had to learn how to sing in choir rehearsal as a kid. And there's another song, Woke Me Up This Morning.
Okay, I got
started me on my way.
You got me tapping.
That's Kurt Franklin, right?
On my table.
No,
the door to my day. I'm glad your love has never changed.
I need to put my cup down while you singing this.
And wonderful, and wonderful. Wonderful is your name. We used to have a whole little.
She even clapped like Morgan Freeman off Glory.
You know what? When I'm clapping, that church clap.
Antichrist sitting over there.
If you couldn't clap and synchronize that shit,
you just
Lord,
sit down, wait, just watch us real quick, and then come back. Yeah, you would have had to watch and come back.
So your background, your church, your background was from church, right?
Yeah. Most.
Could you tell when the pastor was lying, or when he already said that same sermon 3 months ago?
I know my heart started racing when I knew I went to the club the night before. Like a Saturday night, and we stayed out till like 2, 3 a.m. And then we had sunrise service at like 5:25. We were supposed to rise with the sun. And I was sitting there, God be with you. I was so tired that day. But this sermon was about going out, staying late.
Damn.
And so I definitely.
So they made it about you.
Well, a lot of times it is about you, right? The message is for you.
I'm gonna tell you something crazy.
Whatever resonates, that's what you feel in your gut. When you feel that guilt when the pastor's talking, usually it's about you.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something crazy.
Granted, I can't tell whether that's a lie or the truth.
I'll tell you something crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you believe that the church is an LLC?
Absolutely.
100%, right?
It's a business.
So that means it's just business, right?
Like Creflo Dollar Church and all.
I wouldn't offend any of my church folks.
No,
out
I'm not trying to either.
Calling me to come back. I love y'all out there.
I'm not trying to either, but I'm just only talking business.
But it's definitely a business.
So who is the biggest buyer in the industry?
Oh, churches buy everything.
No, who is the biggest buyer in the industry? Male or female?
The men?
No, it's female.
Well, females buy what we want, but like the men buy for females too.
Right.
So essentially, yeah, you're right. Females,
right.
maybe.
So number 2, second biggest spender is homosexuals. Don't mean I'm trying to be politically correct.
Okay.
Right. Okay. The very last is men. Right. Mm-hmm. So I say this because when you go to church, this is the reason why I physically don't believe in going to church. Because for one, that's a man talking to you. God already spoke to you. Why are you listening to him? That's just me.
Okay, so look, let me get in this. Let me get into this. I gotta finish.
So let me finish. Right. Mm-hmm. When the pastor is speaking, he's speaking to the women, and he's making the men believe what the women are believing. Like, all right. Let me explain what I'm saying. Okay.
Okay.
In the Bible, it specifically speaks on the woman coming from the man's rib. Not physically, but when you speak about this in a spiritual sense, what that means is you are here to support him. He is not here to support you. Right? Because you are his rib. You're going to do everything for him, and he's going to do everything for you. It's the yin and yang. That's just how it is, right? So when the pastor is speaking in the church, he's speaking half of what the Bible, not even half, he's speaking a piece of what the Bible is saying. And he's only speaking on what the women want to hear. Because if he really told the truth, it would be all men in that sermon versus women. I promise you. Because women cannot take accountability. No offense. Women cannot take accountability for what the Bible actually speaks versus what you want to hear.
I don't know. Were you going to share first? Because I'll wait. I'll pause on my response.
You think the Virgin Mary was a virgin?
No.
She was married to Joseph, for one, and she had a kid before
I feel
Jesus.
like there was a dude named John that lived next door, and she slept with John and forgot to tell Joe. And then Joe was like, "Yo, why are you pregnant?" And she was like, "Well, an angel came down and told me somebody was at the door." And so, like, women don't just conceive babies out of manifestation. Something has to take place,
100%.
like the action of.
Well, see, the Bible is often, think about it, it's off interpretation. A lot of stuff, the word is off interpretation.
So the interpretation is based on the origin, right? The origin and the foundation, the structure of that. So once you know the origin of something, would you believe it more because it existed, or would you believe the things that currently exist in front of you now? What he's saying is the pastor is telling you what you want to hear, but maybe not what you could hear.
But let me ask you this.
Because what's outside of that building is...
Did you say when the pastor was speaking, and you said you could relate to it, right?
Yeah.
When you
definitely there were moments where I'm like, my heart's pounding because I feel like he's talking right to me.
Pastor, preacher, whatever. You could relate to it, right?
Yeah.
But he might be saying it and it's relating to a person over here at the same time, right?
Yeah.
And it might be relating to a person over here at the same time. Same word, right? But it's not the pastor, it's the word.
Right. The word is God, and that's what
the word. So you got to take the pastor out of it. It's the word that's coming out of his mouth.
I think all leaders have a position, and that position is to lead and guide and direct people down a particular path.
And like leaders are not liked; they're respected.
But that's like speakers though. With speakers in general, like if I'm a speaker, I want to be able to reach everybody. I want to be able to say something that hits you. Hit you, reflect to you. You feel what I'm saying? Like I want to be able to do that. But what people is doing is they're steadily looking at the person instead of the word.
Right, because the image, because the word is coming out of the person doesn't mean you don't have to, accept that as their truth. It is some version of the truth, right?
I mean, God is using him through let's just say God. Let's say God is for the word.
Yeah.
So it's the word. Stop looking at it, and that's what happened when people go in there and they looking at this man. He's a man.
Right. He's going to make mistakes. He has flaws. He's human.
And I'd rather hear it from somebody that makes mistakes and flaws and this, that, and you quick to call him a hypocrite, this, that, and other. People like say, well, he's making money because he's in the church and this, that, and other. Okay, well, if the club can make money doing the thing they want to do, why can't the preacher that's preaching for God or doing whatever church you in, why can't he make that money? Why can't he make money as well?
So
why can't he live a good life? Okay. He's doing it for whoever you believe in. Mm-hmm. Why can't he make that money? Why can't he have that? I mean, if he's a vessel through God, why he's entitled to make it? Just
I think he can have it too.
But no, you can make it. But the thing is about tithes. That's the fucked up. That's the messed up part, right? Tithes. Yeah, Jesus himself said a smile can be a tithe, right?
Right.
An act of goodwill could be a tithe.
Petition of song.
Why is it that when I go to a church, I have to show them my bank statements to show them how much I make to give them 10%?
Well, see, some of us don't.
Sometimes you do. Okay, sometimes you don't.
Here's the thing: some churches don't, because I didn't do tithes. I did just offerings. I didn't do tithes. That's the old Baptist church. You had tithes and offerings. You did this, that, and other. But I didn't. I didn't do tithes.
So can I ask both of y'all a question? Because both of y'all seem Christian, right? Or in the Christian realm, right?
No, I believe in God.
But it's in. Have you ever been to a masjid?
Have I been to what?
A masjid. A mosque.
What kind of? It's a mosque.
So you've never been?
It's a Muslim culture. No, I've never been. But I have friends that.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about that because I want to talk to you about that. But this is her interview. But
I'm asking y'all this because if you've ever been, it won't mess your mind up, but it'll show you different. So Christianity and Islam are the exact same thing. One is telling you half the truth, and the other is telling you, but you don't want to hear, but you got to hear it.
I mean, I
agree with that.
I think it's all about interpretation. I think it's about like what they said, and they said this song. I don't know if you ever heard of something called "Heaven Coming" by Witch Doctor. Heaven Coming, Goody Mob, Witch Doctor. Heaven Coming. They said it, and they talk about the people of the venom try to trim them. Big Gip was talking and said, we all from believe in a God, the yin and the yang and all that. Our people believe in gods, but what happens is people from the other side try to trim what we believe in, right? So at the end of the day, like you might believe in, it's all about interpretation. Right. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This faith is if you think about it, is all one mighty high. If you think about it, Allah, God,
it's the same.
Yahweh, all that. It's the same thing. You feel what I'm saying? But it's just like religion. It's different ways to talk to people to reach them. You feel what I'm saying?
Your faith is based on
what
your
happens
actions.
is the demons inside try to change and then pit one against the other.
Yeah,
that's true. But you're all under one thing, trying to understand this one thing. So this way, just like I might look at something one way, you might look at something, and think of religion like that. I look at it this way, you look at it this way. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, my thing, and they said people of the venom try to trim them. And you sitting there condemning how another person, what they believe and how they believe, you're doing exactly what they want. Yeah. Just like you said in the Quran, it said the first thing they say when they want to debate in your book, where you say, God said in the Holy Bible, let us make man in our image. You feel what I'm saying?
Who's our?
And that's what but
that's not what it says in the Quran.
I know that, but that's what they say. It says in the Bible. You feel what I'm saying? So they say that, and I, because I, used to go to Muslim services when I was in the military.
Mhm.
You feel what I'm saying? I learned that. I was like, you're right. That first thing they told us, why we flip the book from back to when you read the Quran, it's from front to back. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and you know, and if you ever flip a book, you really flip the book
back to front.
Yeah, from back to front. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You flip a book like that, and I sat there and I learned that. So I've studied different religions, different faiths, and stuff like that, so I understand it.
Yeah.
But because I did that, because as a young man, I was prophesied to be a preacher. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it
many
wasn't
people have said that about, like, they said that I have evangelistic type of
and you know why?
Capabilities.
And the reason why, and all of you have that. I want to say that because you know why? Because of music, right? And music is something that is powerful and it could reach many people, right?
Yeah.
That's a talent that you have that other people don't have, right? And you could get people to relate to you. That's why musicians, have you ever, like Tupac, perfect example, I'm going all around the world, but Tupac, have you ever been in a car, you want to goddamn ride on somebody, you playing some Pac shit, right? But then you ride in the car and you hear some soft music and something, be like, man, we gonna let
change
that
your
nigga
whole
live
frequency.
You know what I mean? But that's in the air. That's in the air. You know what I mean? So like that music is a powerful thing.
Right. So
now,
I'm sorry. I mean,
well, no, go ahead. So
when we're talking about the God thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you have a person, since you do hair, and they come in, they want to get their dreads retwisted, right? I don't know if we say dreads, but we say locks.
We call them locks.
Right.
Locks.
The professional locks, right?
We call them locks.
You're
a loctician?
Yes,
I know. No, I just wanted to put it on campus.
So say like you haven't had a person that hasn't had their locks maintenance in 10 years. And they come
I've
to
had
you.
people like that, but maybe not 10 years. That's kind of
right. But which God do you say first? You look at me like Jesus.
Well, I just say, when is the last time your hair has touched or drank any water? A lot of times the hair is dehydrated, if that's the case, but I don't call for Jesus.
You don't call for Jesus. You sure you don't call for Jesus?
I do not call
You don't say Jesus Christ.
No. Maybe when I stub my toe or something.
Yeah.
In the middle of the night.
Are wigs real?
Wigs are real, but some people are now manipulating their hair. There's different ways to start it and all these different techniques. Just keep it traditional or do something simple. Don't have 25 thick, fat locks hanging off your head. It's not cute and it doesn't smell good later.
You know, it'd be hard for
It holds too much moisture.
If I were dating a female, right? And she cut all her hair off to start locks, and she had to go through the dookie phase.
You know what?
I did that.
You know the baby. You talking about the baby? The baby.
You got to put a wig on.
You know what? I had love all through my journey, even though my hair was like
I'm talking about me personally.
You can still make it look.
These same
No,
little
me
locks,
personally, I can't do it.
You don't like the little baby locks?
I can't do it. Personally, I can't do it.
I wore wigs on top though. I wore braids on top. I wore different styles
things.
until my hair got
Locked
to
like you wanted to.
Yeah.
Right, but it's like if I met you with hair and then you cut your hair, it's kind of like
I've gone bald 3 times in life, and it was only not on no Britney Spears, no crazy night. Nah. It was transformational for me. Like my first lock journey, nothing. He did nothing at all. It was all about transforming myself. Okay. Like being a hairstylist for as long as I have been, being bald was a big insecurity. And I feel like for women who do it intentionally, they're being bold. They're the opposite of that feeling. But when you do it because you need to transform your life, you're going to be bald and be like, beautiful.
Why do women cut their hair when they go through something? They just cut their hair off.
It's an impulsive decision because we know that like that is a part of our identity. It's a part of the way that you
regret that,
see us. I don't think there's regrets if you do it intentionally. If you're doing it intentionally, if you're doing it just like, man, I got drunk one night and I fell on some clippers.
No. I'm talking about when they be like, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not and be.
Nah,
wait till it's
can be. Some women believe that it removes trauma. Like so. Hair holds memory just like water does.
Oh my God. That sounds like,
especially with locks.
That sounds like girl math.
Well, when you get maintenance done, they call it maintenance for a reason. And so like, shout out to everybody at Jaha's hair studio. That's where I learned how to do hair that was so long, it would be hanging down on the floor if I was sitting down. And embracing like the true culture of the Rastafari up on the mountain. Like I'm not sitting there with them. But I can feel their energy when I'm doing someone's hair.
So if energy is in your hair
for like 20 years.
If energy is in your hair, right? Why men don't cut their hair?
Actually, men do the opposite. You see, when you think about like going to the military, the most powerful identity and strength comes from the grain of your skull, your head, your brain.
Mm-hmm.
So when you shave that, they strip you of all of your identity and make you uniformed.
Yeah.
Keyword
I was in the military.
together.
We both was in the military.
Right. So making you uniformed, like you are one. Your brother is your brother. You're linked. You know what I mean?
He was bald
Something
head
happened
Boone
to
and I
you,
was
something
bald head
happened to me.
Diesel.
When you grow your hair out, it's a rebellion. It's like the opposite of
I
that.
can't say that. I can't agree to that.
Wait a minute.
Nigga, I took showers naked with other men. Pause.
I mean,
trust me.
It was a requirement of you. Were you drafted or did you voluntarily?
No, we all volunteer. We volunteer.
Are you familiar with like back in the day when Black men were drafted and like put on the front line to be killed, like human
100%.
shields?
Yeah, 100%.
And even after you knew that, you still went into it?
100%.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Yeah.
Why?
They volunteered to do it.
Yeah.
Do you know why they volunteered to do it?
You know the real reason why slavery ended?
Tell me why. Tell me.
We ended slavery. It had nothing to do with anything with Lincoln.
We decided we were done working and like just walked off the plantations.
No.
No.
See, look, the thing is, the story has been lied to us.
Mm-hmm.
The story is
many versions of the story exist.
That Miss Harriet came down as Moses, and she was looking for her husband and freed so many slaves, right? Hundreds of thousands. I'm not saying she didn't do it, but there was already niggas running.
Yeah, they were leaving.
They were right, but they was running in the masses. There were so many slaves that ran to the North that the North couldn't do anything with them but help make them soldiers. There was so many.
It was different. These cats was running and they was going right. She had an operation. She
became a spy,
going, but she was coming back and going back.
She kept looking for her husband, and she came back to find that the nigga was married with kids.
She did it though.
She came back though. So you telling me? She did. She freed all them niggas, literally niggas. She freed all them niggas to come home and see. Could you imagine? You freed 100,000 niggas to come back and find your man married to another woman with kids, and he won't leave her. What the fuck?
Listen, man.
I feel so bad.
Yeah. Listen.
Back and hold her hand and be like, "Come on, sis."
Let me tell you the realest nigga though.
But listen, in life, they ain't gonna remember that nigga, but she's been immortalized.
You know why? Because the white man got their hand on her.
Oh my God, man.
She became a spy for the white man. Did she not?
His story belongs to him, whoever he is.
Yes,
right.
His story.
You don't even know his name, right?
It's right.
Right.
Who is
but
he?
You know who Harriet is, right?
Exactly.
Nat Turner?
Who is he?
Are you serious?
Who is his story?
The man that freed so many slaves. He freed so many slaves with the Bible that they ended up catching them, hanging them, cutting them up, and eating them because they wanted his powers.
Yeah.
Nat Turner, bro.
How he was able to change the minds. But I feel like if you can control the minds of a people, then that is the enslavement in itself. That's why people like Bob Marley said, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. That quote stuck with me so much, I put it in my healing song because that was one song that I just played over and over and over again when I felt trapped in that loop of like knowing the truth, knowing the intentions behind what I needed to do, but seeing the of alternate destinies, like in the alternate destinations. I have to choose one. The walls are closing in quick, but I have to emancipate myself from that. And that was emancipation. That was what it was supposed to do. It was supposed to wake us up to who we are, remember who we are. A lot of us are actually indigenous to this land.
That's why I don't believe slavery is what we thought it was.
And a lot of our
slave
cousins
ships.
Died in the slave ships that they're just now finding in 2019, 2021, during a pandemic when we all can't leave the house.
You know that slave ship that they got in the museum? Fabricated.
Oh, yeah. They make up anything that is his story because they still can't pinpoint who he is.
I'll tell you this. White people believe in holding memorabilia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Because they know the value of memory.
Right. They used to have slave nuts in jars above their manatee.
Yeah.
This is real story.
Eyes,
everything.
Well, so, let me tell you this.
Let's not be too graphic.
I'm gonna bring y'all into a piece of me real quick, and then we're gonna let you finish it. But I want to get a little bit more into you. and we're gonna get out of Boone's world.
No, I'm just tapping into her element.
And I know you like dancing in Boone's
I'm
world,
just like,
and that's what scares me a little.
Hands and feet on the walls of the rabbit hole right now. Still making my way back up.
My grandfather, I can show you a picture of my great grandfather. My great grandfather was an Irish man.
Really?
White as snow. Yeah.
I'm Irish too.
I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see the resemblance.
Yeah. I bet you could.
Do you have freckles?
Yeah.
Raise.
In my family, and as we do this, I'll pull up a
You got albinos in your family?
No, not really.
I do.
But in my family, my great grandfather was an Irish man, right?
Mm.
He was an Irish man. My great grandfather was half white. Yeah, he was half white. And what happened was he was the son of a slave owner, and his mother was a black woman. My great great grandfather told them, well, my great grandmother would not deny him. And she would not deny him. He said, nigga, if you keep saying this, we're gonna hang you from the tallest tree here. And that's what happened.
No way.
That black pussy something else.
Well, no. So
what kind of comment is that?
Yeah. So with that being said, and I just wanted y'all to know that I wanted y'all to get a piece of me, like, so. And I'm going to show you the picture of him as I go through here, and you'll be like, no fucking way. But
running out of storage and stuff, he got to scroll past notifications.
I don't have too much storage to run out of. But
you're taking too many selfies.
No, but
What's his granddad look like Bob? What's the dude? Billy Bob Thornton.
Really?
His granddad gonna look like.
No. I'm gonna show him to you. I want you to see him. This is my
ridiculous. What?
He's
no.
handsome.
What in the Google.com?
He looks like a barber.
No, it's not Google.
No way.
He looks like a barber.
Did you just Google this?
No, this is my family thing. This is my grandmother. This is his daughter.
Doesn't he look like he used to cut hair in like the 1700s?
You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, now I can believe that. Because that woman, you favor her.
Yeah, that's my grandmother. They restored the picture. That's my grandmother.
Look at that.
They restored the picture.
Wow. Oh yeah, he got a taste of that. He went in that jungle fever.
So maybe 5 generations back, I trace back my ancestry.
That's the original picture.
Through names, not through any DNA. I can't believe that, yo.
That's my.
So do you believe
looked like he was on the Titanic ship,
right?
Like on the deck with Jack. Like that was Jack's friend. Like
he could have been on the. He could have been on the door.
Okay, y'all gonna get off my great granddad.
I mean, he looks dapper. Like whatever they would have called him back then.
He got
clean
bitches.
cut. Button up. And his little cigar that he rolled.
That's how you're here.
I got plenty cousins out there,
Listen,
they said Thomas Jefferson was like that. Thomas Jefferson had a lot of.
That nigga buried his slaves next to his wife.
Unaccounted for.
He got a lot of.
Can you imagine how good it was for him to bury his side bitches next to his wife?
You know what? Listen. Okay, JayBaby. This is what we're gonna do. Listen. So this is what we about to do real quick, right? For the rest of this podcast, we got about like 15 to 20 minutes left, right? And we got a piece of you with Boone. We went in Boone's world.
Boone's world.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And the thing is, you enjoy Boone's world. That's what's concerns me.
I had fun. It was like, going to another galaxy.
Yeah. Far away.
The yin and the yang.
And it's fine. It's fine because I always be on that ship, the Boone's world. But we're gonna get into this, right? You told us about your earliest memories of singing and stuff in the car with your dad and stuff like that. You talked about 2 of your favorite artists. Boone did ask you that before. Another thing.
Jilly.
What was the first song you ever wrote?
Oh man, it was this rap song. So I started with rap.
Okay. You got the verse?
Kind of. Yeah. I had to memorize it. So because I'm a Scorpio, right? My birthday is 11/11.
November 16th.
Okay.
Okay, we dapping up. We good. We in there.
Yo, we're gonna have a Scorpio bash this year.
Okay, we can do it. We can definitely
pool party maybe.
That didn't even sound right.
Okay.
Scorpio bash?
No, that doesn't even sound
Why?
right. Sounds like a lot of drama.
It's amazing.
What's wrong with that?
It's amazing. It's amazing.
My
Scorpio.
Scorpio bash parties, like shout out to everybody who used to come to my Scorpio bash parties.
Oh,
I used to have like it graduated to a DJ. Okay,
How
we
many
had the
people
whole
you kick out?
community center. Only the people that had to leave.
See
like
what I'm
the people
saying?
that
Nah,
were
that
going
ain't
to
a Virgo situation.
nah. The
Come on,
party
stop
was
playing.
lit.
You already know what it
tell
is
people
for
to
me.
leave
So
when it
stop
was
playing.
too late.
Stop
Like, you know when a community center closed at like 12 o'clock, but they were like, we'll let you stay till 1. No alcohol. Everybody had the like labeled.
Non-alcohol?
No. We had some.
My
Don't
30th
tell
birthday, we
nobody.
had 500 people there, and the club was for me.
Scorpio bashes were lit.
You don't want my
what you're talking
party.
about.
Just bring $40.
No, man, I don't want to your party. Okay, let's go back to you. Right?
Anywho,
Your first song. Boom. Relax for a minute.
I wrote it about being a Scorpio because I'm a Scorpio.
Okay.
Anyway,
There's a rap song about a Scorpio.
it's a rap song that, like, I feel like now I learned that rap music is literally poetry sped up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you break it down bar for
100%.
bar, it's poetry. Like, if you say it slowly.
Mhm.
on
So,
the beat.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I can bring it back one of these days. I don't know. Anyway,
Why not? Studio.
first experience in a studio, I was like 14 maybe. And my guy, he called himself Skizzy, and he had like Silly Clown Records was the name of his like little studio set up in the basement, back in the day, sock on the mic, back when they didn't have much of those Pro Tools and all of that. You just had
Acid.
Audacity,
Yep.
just
Magic.
recording on the standard recording device or whatever. So I get in there and he's like, so you're going to record? I'm so nervous. I'm like, I've never been recorded before. I'm like, so you're going to play it back? Like, why can't I hear it in the headphones? It was so much glitching.
Was it like to
until
cut
we
off
could
the fan and
actually
hustle and flow type shit?
Yes.
All right.
Like he had this, the AC unit in the window. So
Oh,
like it
man.
was on a 30-minute cycle. So his mom said, don't unplug it. Leave my damn AC unit alone. Don't be touching they was from New York. She'd be like, don't be touching my AC unit. Y'all could be down there,
She was Puerto
but
Rican.
don't be touching my AC unit.
She hung around Puerto Ricans talk like
No.
that.
Well, she was very stern, and she was like, hurry up and do what you do, and y'all better not be down there doing nothing else.
Okay,
But,
so you got into it.
Yeah, we got into it, and I just hopped in there and did my thing, man. All he did was hang up one of them old tarps to keep the sound in, you know what I'm saying? Use some foam to it was janky, but I was like SCORPIO, Scorpio, the hottest sign in the zodiac. Sexy, strutty, passionate, intense, deep, mysterious. I'm messing with people so much they think I'm serious. I'm magnetic. And that's all I remember.
Oh, man. Scorpio, hey, look, that's
I
best
broke
song.
it down.
That right there, that's platinum. Scorpio. Scorpio shit.
I saw all these people like Chris Brown did an 11:11 album. Like, I'm just like, what are y'all doing? Like, leave us alone. Us Scorpios, we know how to manifest what exactly it is that we want, and we're patient with it.
Yeah, like this.
So, like, I thought I was going to be a rapper. I was like, oh, yeah. So I went by Scorpio at first. And then I merged into JayBaby once Instagram was created.
So I'm going to tell you, like, this place right here. Me and Boone stumbled in here. The door was left open. It was dark.
Mm-hmm.
And we were sitting out there on the wall. And I was like, man, let's go in there, Boone. And we came in here, right? Do. And this time he went down my rabbit hole. We came down in here and it was dark. We turned on the lights and it was like, what the hell? Looked at the place, right? Then I told my partner over there about it. Now you talking about manifestation.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, I stood around here. I said, man, we need to get this joint.
Oh, when it was a church.
When it was the church, it was horrible.
There was a church.
It was all
across this way.
all and we changed this place around completely, right?
Wow.
It was a church. It was
a church. This building.
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Wow.
And so
I can see
it was
that.
about manifestation, right? Because the carpet is still
this red carpet and this little platform.
No, we put the platform here.
Okay, all
No,
right.
we had to break up some of the red carpet. It's just the floor not shining right now because we done had too many people dancing on it. But anyway, long story short, so we but it was like that Scorpio manifestation. People could not see it. I brought so many people in here, and he went down the rabbit hole with me, and then my partner came, but nobody could see it, and I saw it, and I manifested it, and I manifested this place to be into what it is.
I love it in here,
and that's that Scorpio.
Proud of you,
right?
yeah.
Scorpio.
Proud of you, man.
You see it, believe it, and
when you do something with intention, and then you're also like, all right, I got time limit, right? My thing is with us Scorpios, we're on a time limit.
Yes.
So although we're patient with the process, sometimes we wait till the last minute
Yep.
And then we get it done.
Yeah, but
And then everybody else around us is all stressed. Meanwhile, we all in it. We feeling all greasy and buttery.
Because our time is our time. We do how we want to. I'm sorry, you can't relate, but that's all right.
I ain't mean to stress you out on the way there, but I just was letting you know, just be patient with me.
So we're talking about Scorpio energy, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As you mentioned, Chris Brown was a Scorpio. Correct?
Yeah. I don't know if he's a Scorpio. I don't know his birthday. I just know he put out an 11/11 album.
Oh,
okay. Well, if he did,
he's not a Scorpio, right? Yeah, but he just resonated with 11/11 and the whole awakening.
Because I was going to ask you, right? So that means basically 11/11 users following the angel number.
Yeah, I think so.
So I was going to ask you, who do you think is a better artist, not performer?
Mm-hmm.
Chris Brown or Tory Lanez?
Chris Brown.
I got Tory.
See,
I got
Tory.
I
you
like
was holding
Tory,
the bullets in that daggone gun.
No, you heard the new Tory album?
No, he put out a new album.
he just dropped one, but
Tory, right?
Now look, I didn't get into Tory like that, right?
Oh my God, Tory is serious.
I mean, for the body of work, you can't.
That's it.
Chris Brown is the biggest thing since, and I used to be Usher, but Usher, and
that would have been a better.
Yeah,
Chris Brown is the biggest thing since Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But Tory Lanez is bigger than Chris Brown.
Nah, he's not bigger than Chris Brown.
Yes, he is.
Right now,
100%.
No,
100%.
Listen, if Chris Brown did a concert and Tory Lanez did a concert, Chris Brown is selling out way before Tory.
Wrong.
Man, stop playing, dog. Now you know music. You know I know music, bro.
So if you think Tory Lanez is better than Chris Brown,
100%.
Like
even Chris Brown himself said, nobody in the industry can compete with me other than Tory.
Yeah, compete with him, but
they have an album together.
Nah,
Chris Brown and Usher recently did a concert, right?
That was the comp with Usher and Chris Brown.
It would have been Tory, but Tory's in jail.
But listen, that's being real. I don't even think he really believes that.
Oh my God. Tory in jail right now is killing him.
Yeah, dog. But
do you know about the NFTs? Yes, he
wasn't bigger than Chris Brown when he was out.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
He wasn't.
What is NFTs?
No, he wasn't.
He broke the code and he showed us what the code.
He wasn't bigger than Chris.
Yes, he was.
Y'all keep saying that.
Yes, no, I'm not. Yes, he was.
Chris was a bigger artist than Tory.
Chris Brown has been in the industry longer than Tory. But Tory is bigger than Chris.
Chris is different
because of Rihanna. No, because Rihanna and he smacked Rihanna.
Dog. No, don't do that.
Tory came out. Tory didn't come out until 2011.
It doesn't matter. Chris
came out when he was 13.
Man, okay. Chris is a bigger artist than Tory. I hate to break it to you, bro.
He's not. No, he's not.
I think that Chris Brown has a lot more fans because of the consistency in the years that
they're both
done
international.
Music. However, Tory Lanez might be international, but he was in a big controversial situation. I feel like they both did the same celebrity sacrifice for the same stardom.
Nah, I doubt it.
I'm just saying.
I doubt it.
When you're a good artist, you asked me which is a good or a better artist. You conduct yourself in a certain way. So you're not going to be out in the streets risking anything, chilling with some shorties, getting wrapped up in some mess.
Why not?
And you might get into a domestic situation with your partner in the car, but you're not going to let TMZ sell that story unless it benefits you.
So you're telling me that Rihanna sold the story because Chris Brown wouldn't have sold it?
I believe her label possibly did, but hey, I don't know. Right. This is all alleged.
So that means that if you talk about alleged things, right?
Mm-hmm.
That means that Tory couldn't have shot her.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't believe that happened.
Hell no.
I feel like that was a fabricated story based on jealousy because of the girls, the women involved.
It had nothing to do with the women. It had to do with NFTs.
You know, for me, I try my best to stay in my own lane, but when I see the controversy, obviously we're all going to see it, right? It's social media. Right. But like these women and these men, like us women, we don't have to dominate you. You are a man in your own right. So as you mentioned the rib earlier, I'm supposed to lift you up and support you the same way you're supposed to build my foundation and bring me the right substance to 100%. Make sure we don't fall apart.
Google said Chris Brown versus Tory Lanez. It says in terms global fame, career longevity, and commercial success and net worth is Chris Brown.
See what I'm saying?
Google, right?
You want to do
okay? How about this? How about
Who sold more albums?
How about this?
GPT.
No, let's go past that.
Tory, because Tory can only sell through jail, so you can't say that he's out promoting shit.
But getting himself there, Chris Brown never went to jail, right? For that,
Tory, right?
Did Chris Brown ever go to jail?
Exactly. Have you heard the new Tory album?
No, I haven't.
That's all I can ask you.
Can you send it to
Listen to it. I swear to, if you listen to, he's doing it from a prison
You
set.
say who's the bigger artist. You can say who's
Tory.
the better artist.
Tory.
It's two different things, brother.
Tory. Look, Chris
but
Brown has to
Tory
go on
has
tour
hit
to
music.
physically see people,
True.
right?
But
Tory
he's
is
a
doing it from
developed
cell 201. He's doing it from a bedroom, and literally a bedroom with a toilet in it. And he's selling millions.
He's using his creativity at its highest peak. I must say that, right?
This nigga is making
He's
albums
still
off
being an
chat
artist,
memos.
despite what he's going through.
He's
I
using
get it.
chat memos to sell albums.
But Chris Brown can definitely sell out.
Chris
tickets
Brown
in the
has
arena.
sold vastly more albums
No, he
records
didn't.
than Tory Lanez.
The
Chris
new
Brown
album.
has sold over a decade,
No,
140
look at the last
million
album.
records
All together.
worldwide.
All
and
together.
163
All
million.
together. All
what I'm
together.
saying?
Again, Tory Lanez has sold a fraction of
Not
it.
even close.
Not even half. A
Right.
fraction.
I think
all
honestly,
together.
it's Chris Brown.
You for one,
Hands
no,
down.
no.
Better.
You're talking about Chris Brown when he was 13 and had to sell CDs.
No.
Chris
No,
Brown
I'm talking
had
about
to,
Chris
Tory
Brown
has
when-
never sold a CD
When
ever.
he decided to not have like a whole bunch of singing, just singing, standing up there singing,
Tory
but
don't.
dancing.
Tory do.
He can sing and choreograph his own.
So
his
can
own
Tory.
music. I'd never seen Tory Lanez dance a day in my
Oh,
life.
you don't know Tory.
Okay.
you know
I
what?
don't.
We got 10 minutes. Okay, listen. Let me.
Okay, how about this? Okay, let me ask you this.
No.
Jay-Z, Nas.
Boom.
Nas.
Listen.
You asked me, I answered Nas.
Personally, I like Jay better. I think Nas. Let me finish. Let me say my thing. As I
know
love
he's a Jay-Z
Nas.
fan.
I love Nas. I love Nas. I do. But as far as if I'm gonna buy a Jay-Z album or Nas album, I'm getting a Jay-Z album.
Because of Beyonce?
No, because I don't want to hear two good songs and the rest about Queensbridge. I lived in the fucking country. I don't want to hear about a borough. I give two fucks about a borough. I want to hear about some getting money. I want to hear about some trying to do this. And the cats all over the world. When I was in the trap in Atlanta, I listened to Jay. I listened to my MJGA ball, but I didn't want to hear about no borough.
So you never listened to Nas and Lauryn Hill?
I love Nas. Like
Nas and Lauryn Hill?
Even when I came to Atlanta and I brought shit down there, like motherfuckers in the country would think Redman was part of Wu-Tang. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but like me, I'm born and raised here, but I moved to the country in '93. You feel me?
But you know about what, Mike?
But I'm telling you, like, and I've been all over the world, all over the United States with the military and stuff like this. But I'm just telling you, Jay-Z, like, if you put a Jay-Z album in and a Nas album, it's a personal thing if you like Nas. But Jay made music where everybody can relate to that.
Okay,
Yeah,
so-
I feel you.
And that's what the musicians are about.
Who wrote Jay-Z's biggest hit?
I don't give a fuck about that. I'm talking about song after song
He
after
pimpin'.
song after song after song after song after song.
Nas.
I'm not talking about.
Nas.
But listen, you talking about one song. I'm talking about. I don't
talking
base
albums.
Jay-Z off of Big Pimpin'. I base Jay-Z off Song Cry. I base Jay-Z off so many different songs. You feel what I'm saying?
The Blueprint?
Let me ask you this. If you listen to Jay-Z albums, for every one of the Nas songs you know, you can spit 10 songs
So,
Jay had.
I'm gonna tell you what
And I'm just being
contradicts.
real. That's just like with the Pocket Biggie shit.
So I'm gonna tell you what
Biggie
contradicts your
will
album.
never be a pop.
So I'm gonna tell you
feel
what.
what I'm
So
saying?
I'm gonna tell you what
That's
contradicts
a
your whole
bridge.
thing.
Tell me what contradicts it.
That means you're saying that Jay-Z is the better artist.
I'm saying he
No.
He
Is period. He's the greatest artist. Period.
Yes. If I had to put my last dollar, if
Jay-Z,
I'm a
right?
record label exec,
Right.
and I got to put my last dollar on a
Okay.
motherfucker, and all the shit right there, and Jay-Z right there, I'm taking Jay-Z. And if I got to bet
So,
my bottom line,
that's the case.
your bottom line, who you gonna put your last dollar on? If
So
you gotta
that's the
bet
case.
Your bottom line on album sales, on commercial shit, on anything, and you're a businesswoman, who you gonna put your money on?
If that was the
I'm gonna
case,
put it on Jay-Z.
I'm gonna tell
Because
you,
of
you
liquor.
will too.
and Beyonce.
Man, damn,
Okay,
Beyonce.
if that was the case,
Listen,
Owning something.
if that was the case, how is it he's the greatest rapper, but yet you let a white boy outshine
it
you?
doesn't make because that's a verse. Eminem go outshine many people on
Verse
the joint.
outshine the whole album.
Listen, T.I. is the king of the South, right?
No,
Now, I'm just telling you that lived in the trap. T.I., I'm telling you, he is.
No.
Listen, y'all can put DC, go put Scarface there. I fucks with Face, but I'm telling you, that's why Scar didn't want to get in that shit. But I'm trying to tell you, no, Jeezy is not.
Jeezy is bigger than Jeezy is bigger than T.I.
No, he's not bigger than Tip.
Who is in
Jeezy
Vegas?
is not bigger than Tip.
Who is in Vegas right now?
Listen, dog.
Who's in Vegas?
Dog.
Who has a residency?
Listen, dog.
All I know
I'm gonna
is
tell you right
somebody that called Mary J. Blige and let them know you're wrong.
Until she gets into another abusive relationship, I don't want to hear another.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you. This is what I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna say this to you.
Lie together, cry together,
and I love that shit. But I'm gonna tell you this right now, man. On some real shit.
Right.
All New
Being
York
real,
music.
Jay-Z has done more. I mean, not more for the game. Nas is he's a GOAT. I like Rakim. I'm gonna give you a sneaky one. Heavy D is one of the best rappers I ever known.
Yeah.
He's one of the best
Heavy
spitters
D.
ever. You feel me? So I could go there with you. I could go there. I love Fuchsia niggas. I could go back. I know this music shit, right?
Right.
But if you want to if I'm gonna put my last dollar on a motherfucker, that I'm gonna put my livelihood on my family, if I'm gonna put my family on the line, listen, you gonna go through that door or that door, death or life. You gonna take one. You gonna take the Nas door or you gonna take the Jay-Z door. I'm taking the Jay-Z door time and time again, and you gonna take it too.
I'm taking Nas.
Yeah.
You tell you what. Let me tell you why.
I keep flipping back.
I'll tell you. I'm
forth.
taking Nas. Let me tell you why.
Y'all reasons.
No, I'm gonna tell you why I take Nas. The whole bullshit that y'all see with him and Beyonce right now is bullshit. It's smoke and mirrors. They're trying to get you to go back to Target. That's the whole thing.
Fuck all that shit, man. Dog, listen. Let me tell you something. You can do Ether right now, but let me tell you, if you throw Ether right now, but if you look at that shit, and I love Ether. One mic too. All I need is one mic. But you go that song cry.
If I ruled the world.
Cry. But if you're a song,
no, hell no.
Song cry.
Nah.
Wait over. If I ruled the world. But listen.
Come on.
That New York song got motherfuckers that not even from New York, with Alicia Keys in New York feeling like I'm gonna try.
Bullshit.
I'm gonna clip, and even though I ain't blue.
Bullshit. Who was on the song? Who was on the song?
It doesn't matter.
Who was on the song? Not just Jay-Z. Who was on the song?
It doesn't matter.
And then they made a remake of every nigga from New York on the song.
Listen,
Jay-Z is some shit.
To tell you, Jay-Z.
I can't compare until I hear
Jay-Z sold a half a key, and all of a sudden he's the biggest drug dealer we've ever met.
Song for song. You drop the song.
No, I'm gonna tell you, and I'm a Nas will not be in a battle in the verses.
Nas beat him already.
He would not. He would beat him in a.
You're just a slave to a page in my rhyme book.
And being real, and then that song
from a more humble place.
And the shit when Jay Mom told him, "Look, enough is enough." When the nigga said, "I put the condoms on your baby seat and shit like that," Jay had a bigger diss. It just wasn't a bigger commercial song.
No, he didn't.
I'm gonna be real with you.
No, he didn't.
And the thing, Jay Mom said, like, look, nah, y'all getting too personal. Jay Mom called that off. But I'm gonna be real, and I love that Ether. That beat, that shit. The beat was crazy.
Nigga.
And then when he came behind it, but
that was before Ether.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
One mic.
Listen,
that was before one mic.
Dog.
You're another slave to a page in my rhyme book.
Dog,
what came before that? Dog, Jay-Z can never stand up. For one, DMX already beat Jay-Z. It's just that it's not on camera.
Listen,
dog, Jay-Z is trash.
I feel like if you got a
Jay-Z is trash.
And that hit song goes more,
that doesn't mean anything.
Than the next
that just means that people are buying into it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the hard not life shit.
Versus in the industry
He stole an Annie song.
Okay.
He stole a Tupac song. He stole every song that was major.
But doesn't Jay-Z use a lot of samples in his music that he makes?
Now, how many dollars use?
It's music.
None.
Music is a form of expression, dog.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but music is a form of expression. We all steal songs.
You got the music.
We all do that. We go back to the 40s and the 20s and the 60s, and we get our shit. We all take shit.
I'm gonna tell you,
some of your favorite songs, y'all don't even know are samples. And you're coming from a producer.
Right.
I'm telling you.
You want me to tell you what Nas fucked up at?
Clips and
let me tell you what Nas fucked up at.
Music repeated.
Nas fucked up
It's
When
because
he went to Africa and Belly.
He made 2 hot sauce and the recipe got creams with it and a burro. And I don't give a fuck about a burro. I give a fuck about a burro. Do you know how a burro look?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been
I don't give a fuck about a burro. I'm down here on Bennett Road. I don't give a fuck about a burro. I'm down there in Atlanta in Clayco. I don't give a fuck about a burro. You feel me? I give a fuck about
in the water, wade.
Yeah, man. But anyway,
That's
listen.
the real water we was wading in.
You about to take
No, but the king of the South, the king of the South is the Little John.
Bone's tail. Listen,
Little John.
Listen. This is the Next2Flex Sports Podcast featuring JayBaby. And when you went down this hole, so it's your fault. And I sat there and I rolled in the car.
I take it.
And then you was like, yeah, I heard enough. I'm on Tito and Fence, and you're right. No, I like it. Damn,
did a collaboration with Lauryn Hill.
100%.
And one day, I'm driving to drop my kids off from school, right?
Okay.
WPGC, come on. WPGC 95.5. We got our 19th caller call in right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I called in the radio station. Every time I call 202-432 WKYS, I never get through. It's always like beep, beep, beep. This time to answer. WKYS, how you doing? Who we got on the line? I said, oh. I was like, what am I doing?
Jay did a house.
Then he said,
trash.
Don't get bigger.
can you sing the song Ready or Not? Here I Come. You Can't Hide.
Okay.
You just got to finish your lyrics. You got it? I said, yeah, I got it. That's the best collab in the world.
No.
That cannot. What collaboration has Jay-Z done?
I love that song Cry. I love the song Cry. I love the Hard Not Life. I love
He's
being
just a Jay fan. He's a Jay fan.
I know.
I
like Jay.
You played his albums back to back, didn't you? When you was riding to the grocery store.
Listen, you know what?
You was getting the kids.
No,
Pampers.
I didn't. Because I was on MJG and A-Ball.
Oh,
I was on some 3-6 Mafia. I was on that Pac shit. I was on that shit. But I'm gonna tell you. But let me tell you this: in Atlanta, Georgia. Motherfucker wasn't playing no burrow shit outside of Ether. They couldn't tell you that shit. And when I went out in Texas, they didn't know no Queensbridge, rigger. But they knew Song Cry. They knew goddamn Hard Not Life.
You know what?
When I went to California,
you know what?
when I was out there in Watts, they didn't know that Queensbridge,
you know what?
But do you know what? But they knew that goddamn it's a hard not life.
Do you know what?
You feel me?
But no. But do you know what?
International.
No. One more time.
You know what?
One more time for me.
He wasn't shit until Pimp C, and you can't say shit about it
bro.
until Pimp C put that mink on and got on that boat in the middle of the summer. That's when Jay-Z.
Listen,
Jay.
Jay done made music as long as he's made it.
Until Pimp C.
Has done made music as long as he's made it.
How many movies Jay-Z in? How many movies Jay-Z in?
All I know is every single dude that was a rapper or female that came from New York City had hit success and notoriety at some point.
Yeah.
All artists coming from New York City were just like bang, 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 back to back. It was always so many people. So to compare them.
All right, so I got a question for you, right? Since we're talking about New York artists, right?
It's tough to put them
since we're talking about New York
artists. They're in the same bracket.
Since we're talking about New York artists.
They are in the bracket of hip hop.
Yeah.
They're not in the same bracket as far as
developmentally, you're hearing similar stories from different people.
This is what I'm gonna say. Nas is an East Coast. He's a hip hop goat. Jay-Z is more for the world.
Well, which one did you hear first? Which one did you hear first? Nas or you heard Nas first?
I like Rakim. I like shit like that. That don't mean shit to me. I'm telling you right now, Jay-Z got there. If I had to bet my last dollar on Jay-Z or Nas, chat, tell me what. If you had to put your dollar on invest your family on a Jay-Z album or a Nas album outside of Illmatic, that's the best album he had. It was one of the oldest albums. You talking about, and then you can hate me now. I like the shit with Puffy. But besides that, Jay-Z or Nas, who been the most consistent?
Nas.
Man, stop it.
Behind the scenes, I feel
Do you know that Nas kids?
Everybody's
Nas kids.
That white boy eats everybody.
Nas kids are eating for life off his first album.
Jay-Z kids.
How many kids did Jay-Z have that eat off his first album? None.
They are in two different tax brackets. You know that, right?
Don't matter. Who is eating for life?
Billionaire,
That's what I was saying. That does matter.
Million. Yeah.
No.
Jay-Z is
Nas has billion. When you talk about company,
you know what, boo? You know what?
You're talking about company, not physical money.
No, but we talk about, listen.
That's not the same.
Rock over here, I'm telling you. Listen, but listen, let me tell you.
I think I've been over the game's over. Like,
Listen.
Yeah, he bent over, pause.
No, but I'm gonna tell you right now. See, well, I'm gonna cut his camera. Listen, cut his camera. You know, turn purple on the camera. Okay, so listen, hey. So let me tell you right now.
Yeah,
we're gonna get off of them because the most important person on this show right now is JayBaby. And we done went all around the world, and you went around the world because it's your fault. Because you let him have it, and it's fine because it's your show.
The boat.
Yeah, it's fine because you enjoy it. Listen, we gave you the control, and you knew how to play the game. So hey, it's fine. But we talked about your first song. Yeah. We talked about your influence. But he did well about that part, and then he took you back down the hole, and you went with him. And I just said, let him go. Man, 10 years from now, where do you see yourself in this music thing?
Ooh, definitely opening up for some of my favorite artists. I would love to open up for Jill Scott.
Jill Scott.
Absolutely. So recently I went to see her in concert and there was no phone policy. So you had to disconnect from the world and be engaged with what she had going on. And man, it was iconic. I'm sitting in the corner and at the end of the show, I started crying because she made a song called Ashe. I started saying Ashe like 3 years ago when COVID hit. My amen turned into Ashe. And the way she did it in the song was like, girl, how did you know? Like, are you following me? You have like a little camera that comes with me when I'm manifesting? Because Ashe is literally amen, is literally the same thing, except you're confirming, you're affirming, and you're like assuring that it's true.
So let me say this. Until 10 years from now, I don't want you to open up with Jill Scott. 10 years from now, I want you to be on a song with Jill Scott.
Oh, yeah, I would love to. Like in trajectory within that 10 years, I would have loved to open up for her. I would have loved to sit back and chill with her and have an L and just chill and kick it. And I'd also love to just put out an actual album, like a full album together. I've just dropped singles in my journey, and those singles have all shown me and taught me something different.
So you haven't done an album?
I haven't done an album.
And where do you record right now?
I record in West Virginia.
West Virginia.
It's a studio.
West Virginia.
I go to West Virginia because that's where the connection like took me, you know, like I explained earlier with like being in those hole in the wall basement studios. I mean, shout out to my Uncle Rob, you know, Reality Productions. He's probably one of the first professional studios in Frederick that I go to. But now professionally, I'm going to West Virginia, 2H Studios.
And you know what? And I shout him out again.
2H Studios, Dip over there. He's he and I have done some footage and recorded my newest single coming out on Saturday. It's called Breakup Season. It's a deep song, but it's also an empowering song for anyone who had to be the one breaking up or the one who got broken up with.
Okay. So this is what I'm gonna do for you on this show, right? We got a little studio in the front. We're gonna get the rabbit hole person that you like to jump down rabbit holes with. We're gonna get him to engineer one song for you. We're gonna let you come in here. We're gonna let you bring your guys in here. We're gonna let you kick it out. Jamal, are you gonna back me with this? Okay. And we're gonna do this, and we're gonna maybe have one or two producers in here. We're gonna make it a super session, and we're gonna let you do you. And it's gonna all about good energy. It's gonna be a yo day. It's gonna be a JayBaby day.
That sounds amazing.
I don't want nothing from it. We don't want no money from it. We don't want nothing from it. That's just it's a blessing to be a blessing. I like your energy. I like your travel.
Same.
And it's not to take away from West Virginia, because we want you to take, because the thing is, it's all about what Andre say. It always starts. He said, big things starts in little rooms.
Absolutely.
So we want you to keep going, and we want you to try our little room out. But we want you to keep traveling the West Virginia roads, because you know what? That's part of your story.
Yes, sir.
Ride to West Virginia to go to the studio. That's part of your story.
Yeah. Now I resonate with that West Virginia song. Take me home to the place.
Yeah. You know what I love that road. I love that song.
Now when I hear it, I like to hear it and see the road. So West Virginia.
So we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you that road from down this road, down this road, right? And
I can take another trip back up here.
Yeah,
The drive is not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. I do it often because this is where I do my business, and I live up there in Gaithersburg. So I can do it. And one of my partners live in Clarksburg.
Oh, sweet. Right.
So and there's a couple cats that come here from that area, right?
I'd love to hear some things that, they've done here and love to hear more, of what you guys have to offer here. I mean, this is my first time being here, but my connection came from a rapper. Yeah. And I just did a show with a bunch of rappers and I found myself on a flyer with a bunch of rappers. So being amongst a group of men is so normal for me that women that I hang out with sometimes it's awkward. And so when I'm in a male-based industry, I want to say it's not all based on men, but I come with a humble perspective. As a woman, a queen, an empress, I've been empowered by the kings and emperors around me to do what I love to do. So anytime I see it in a space, and you're Black, and you're melanated, like Black-owned businesses, we have to thrive. Like we were talking about foundation, like where does that look like? What does that look like? You have a family, you have someone to feed. So do I. So we all want to eat. We all want to, go further. So anything that I can do to do that, that's what my job is in this journey, is to make it easier for me, to make it easier for you. Collaborations, networking. That's what I learned about this whole journey, especially this year. This year, I probably traveled to way more concerts and volunteered than performing. Last year was performing. This year is more like, oh, I'm behind the scenes. Oh, okay, so this is how the sound man hooks up this equipment. This is how the DJ runs my music. This is how I should travel and do sound check early to make sure that this doesn't go wrong during the show. There's a lot of things that, research-wise, you hear about it. But when you actually physically put yourself out there on the street, ride in your car, pump gas in your car, you might not be getting paid for that gig, but you're getting paid in the experience. And so this year I've been experiencing everybody from West Virginia, Martinsburg, all the way down to Maryland, down here in this area. You know what I mean?
You say all the way down and you live in Germantown.
I say that because when I have to get in my car and anything longer than 58 minutes, if it's a place I've never been, I'm probably going to take a route that I drove past at one point. So I kind of been all over here. Baltimore, I'll drive from Baltimore to DC, back to West Virginia, back to Germantown. And it's a big loop.
Do you get a lot of shows in Montgomery County?
Yeah. There's a lot of people, it's picking up more and more now because I've placed myself in those positions to say, hey, I'm an artist. This is what I do. Here's my music. Here's my catalog. So it's just building more and more relationships with the business owners, the restaurant owners.
I saw you did something with a karaoke. Was it like a glow karaoke or something like that?
Oh, yeah. Yes. So Tropics Pots Cuisine, shout out to them. August 15th, there's a Jamaica Day show. This is their second year, I believe, in Virginia. So last year I went, it was my first time. I happened to already know the DJ Frost, and the other guy on there, and they're Jamaican. So, everything is wagwan, midday, I still, you have to come in with the right energy because, if you don't come in with the right vibes, then that's how they're going to treat you. So if you know the Caribbean culture, then it's all about the food. It's all about the music and the community. So if you're not with that, then you can't mesh. Yeah. So I've been rocking with them for 2 years now, going on 3, but hosting karaoke was bringing my grandmother's house in the restaurant.
So let me ask you this.
So
if I wanted to have you come down here, I'm going to give you a session, do your thing with Boom. I have a karaoke night. I just want you to come in here and sing a song during karaoke night.
Yeah, that would be fun.
You would do that for me?
That would be fun.
And if I put it together August the 14th on a Friday night, would you be able to come down here and just sing a song?
Look, man, we got to look at the paperwork. Let's see how the schedules are looking, and I'll let you know. It's one of those things that August is a month of planning for me because, we're parents. So I got to make sure the kids are straight and everybody's good for school. Is about to start. Yes. Yeah. And education comes first. Balancing work-life balance. Okay. So,
you're making me smile.
I'm a musician. I have to think about what's happening at home at the same time. I'm full throttle when it comes to my music. So if something's happening August 14th, let me know.
Let me ask you
this. It's only 2 weeks away.
Are you 2 weeks in a couple days?
Yeah.
Don't be hard on me. Let me ask you this. Now, it's just something in my head. Let me ask you this. Are you with a PRO, performance rights organization like ASCAP, BMI, CSAC?
Yes.
Which
yes, I'm with ASCAP.
ASCAP.
Mhm.
Okay. How long you been with ASCAP?
About a year, maybe a little bit more.
Okay. So do you like ASCAP?
I mean, they're okay. They're pretty transparent when it comes to like submitting your music and the information. But, you know, I haven't gone through the whole process of videography and whatnot.
Okay.
And there's still some research that I'm doing on how to complete all of the submission. Like,
Okay.
you know, things that I copyright, things that I own.
Okay.
My images and things of that nature.
Okay. So yeah, it's a PRO, and you know that every time you perform at a venue, because it's a performance, what a PRO is, a performance rights organization.
Yes.
So every time you perform somewhere, you get
Mhm.
paid for it.
Yes.
So you register your music, and every 3 months you get paid.
Yes.
Okay. So I was with ASCAP. I went to BMI, and I put like half the DMV on BMI, but I only showed them one side. So that's how I know that I was a proud parent, because they didn't do the publishing side. And then I went to CSAC. You have to be invited into CSAC. I've been with them since Atlanta. You get paid for every show and every show that you thought about doing. Listen to what I'm saying to you. So every time you get paid, there's a check that comes to your, every time you perform, every 3 months you get a check, every quarter.
Right.
Right. No matter, you can perform at Church's Chicken with CSAC and you're going to get a check. Right. And you register all the shows that you did and all the shows you thought you did, kind of did. But anyway, yeah. But with that being said, you do that. And
all appearances, right?
Yeah. And then the sound exchange is right here in the DMV. People don't know about that. That's all your internet play and stuff. If people don't know that they have sound exchange awards that people come from all over the world to come to the DMV for the sound exchange to be a part of it. And these are some of the things that I wanted to tell you about that you probably already knew. But at the end of the day, like, this music is a full business. And because you're a mother, because you work and you're a loctician and you're balancing, finding that balance. I want you to be compensated for everything that you do. So therefore, these are certain outlets, like with ASCAP, you're supposed to register your performances. They're a little more strict with your performances.
Right. It depends on the quality of the performance. If it's an established venue, yes.
But ASCAP, our BMI is a little more lax. CSAC is even more lax. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said,
but now that I'm learning more, I'm, definitely considering moving my catalog around where it best suits my catalog, right? I feel like as the foundation grows and you find more tools to add to the foundation, then it becomes a better structure.
There you go.
So once you put the catalog in the right hands, it can do what it's supposed to do for you. Right now, it's just like shedding off some of the dead weight, some of the information that didn't apply to me, because I know I'm a chosen seed. I'm set apart to do something special and bring my community forward along with me. But like, I can't do that if I'm so distracted by everyone trying to tell me how to do it. Exactly. So I had to move all those people out of my way and just kind of like really get focused, become one with the Most High, get out in nature, really get grounded, disconnect from everybody else, and really hear what the Most High had to say.
Okay.
And it's like, okay, now I can do this, right? One of my biggest fears was stage fright. I used to get so nervous. I had to go to the bathroom for like 15, 20 minutes before a performance because the anxiety would just build up inside me. And so I heard one day that if you just get nervous right before a performance, you're about to kill it.
Yeah.
You're about to do something amazing. But it's that feeling inside of you that builds up, and then all of a sudden it's like the adrenaline turned into your power. On that stage, now you can transform and become that very thing that you were afraid of. It's like, oh yes, so I've learned how to embrace where I started from, which was like down here in the basement with the sock on the mic, to like now the mic is like this big bulb and these rooms are like colorful and the lights are spinning and, the engineer is like, click, click, click. Oh yeah, we're done. What do you mean? It's not going to take 12 hours? You finish my music in 30 minutes?
You get stage fright now, and we're about to wrap it up.
I still do sometimes, but it's a different type of nervous. It's more like, did I rehearse and did I feel my rehearsal? If I didn't feel it in my rehearsal, I'm probably not going to feel it up here. Now it's transformed into that.
Do you ever perform with a band?
I have.
Do you like that, or do you like
I
live?
love performing with a live band. Like, that is my dream. Now, I love tracks, but shopping for tracks, everybody's going to shop for tracks.
Yeah,
So
but
then
do
you're
live,
sharing
right?
tracks, and then the producers are so rich. Meanwhile, we all have this similar sound and
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm tired of that.
You like
Musicians are the reason why I invested in all that musical equipment. Was so that somebody can play them.
Recording?
Yeah.
Recording or on the stage? What do you like better? Do you like doing the live track on stage, or do you like going into the booth? Which one do you like the best?
I mean, honestly,
yes,
I really love performing the best.
More than creating it.
More than creating it.
Okay.
The reason why I've kept, in the past 2 years, I've kept the same 20-minute catalog of the same 4 songs and sang it at every different type of venue I possibly could. From a church to a wedding, to a birthday party, to like the club, to like, I don't know, somebody's like bar mitzvah, like a Juneteenth day. Like outside, I've taken my music to test my catalog to see where it can be received.
Okay.
So it's not like it's limited. It's a limited sound where I can't use it everywhere repetitiously and perform it in a different way every time.
So you take the Master P method.
Something like that.
Basically what I mean by that is Master P came out with a song called About It.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So he come out with a song called About It. He goes to the label. They say, come out with something better. Right?
And he still come back with
next week, About It. He came back 4 weeks back to back with About It.
Yeah.
And they was like, I don't know. But then when they came to a show and they saw what About It was doing, now they're investing.
Right.
So you take those same songs, what you're saying,
and
you just, that's your About It.
Yeah.
Beat it over the head.
Yeah.
That was an artist I did in Atlanta. He had a song. We had a couple cats going out, man. And shout out to DJ Ace, one of the hottest DJs or club owners in Atlanta. And he worked with Gucci Man, So Icy Entertainment, everybody. That we were going to his club, The Gate, Tar Boulevard. And we would take the whole club, and really we would go started with 4 guys. And next thing you know, we was taking the whole club with us, and everybody rocked with us. We had every song. We had the club shook, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is, this one dude called Pudalini, one of my guys, he's on a lot of Country Wayne shows that you watch doing this show.
Oh,
Pudalini Prince, right?
Oh,
and he
sounds familiar.
Yeah, and he do his thing. He's in movies and now and everything. One of my guys, but he was like, he had the song called "I'm Ready for Whatever," right? It wasn't an instant hit, but I told him, I said, man, you keep doing that song every week. I'm crunk, I'm high, man, I'm ready for whatever. Shorty think I'm down, but she ready for whatever.
Yeah.
And everything, and he kept doing it every week. And next thing you know, the whole club was doing it every week. And before you know it, he was like, this is my life, but I'm ready. And he would put the mic down and everybody doing it. I'm ready for whatever.
Right.
But it's that
I think there's one way to do it.
Doing it over.
You can. I don't believe in posting the same posts repeatedly over and over again. It's like regurgitating yourself and repeating yourself. You sound like a broken record, right? I believe that if you repeat it but do it different every time, it's something new every single time. So you master it essentially, and once you own your masters, like ownership, then you can take your catalog anywhere. It doesn't have to just stay in that little box of this digital world or, Spotify or Pandora.
So
like
do you have your albums on CD?
I don't have them on a CD, but they are digital.
So that's the thing, right? So they say that if your stuff is digital, technically you don't own it.
Well,
but if you have it on
lyrically,
CD,
I own it.
No, but you don't. All right, so that's what I mean by this. When you upload anything onto any kind of platform, you're uploading it onto a cloud. Yeah. If that cloud just so happens to just disseminate, your shit is gone. But if you have it on DVD or CD, it's 100% yours.
So all of my lyrics are like handwritten as well. And so back in the day, they used to say, if you write your lyrics and mail it to yourself and never open it up,
the poor man
man's copyright. So a wise poet once told me, she used to do radio, talk show hosts and all that. She was like, write your lyrics down by hand in your handwriting and mail it to yourself.
Yeah.
And so that's what I had to do.
So you cover yourself.
Extra layers cause for like you to just be covered when it gets cold outside. Okay. Because this industry can get cold. You get shook. And then next thing you know, you want to quit. There's been many times where I wanted to walk away, not from the microphone and from the people and from the opportunities, but just from the headache of knowing how much was going to have to come out of me. I mean, I could see how much was going to be needed of me. And I wanted to pull back. I did.
So
But there
dealing
was
with,
too many people telling me keep going.
so dealing with this industry, right? I've
Yeah.
been in rooms where I've seen people turn down $2.5 million deals because
Yeah.
they're worth more, right? Now, with that being said, since you know your worth, is there anything that you're willing to give up because of your worth?
No, I don't think so. I think my foundation is pretty solid. I think where I stand mentally, physically, financially, like with my independence and the flexibility that I have, I know what it feels like to work a 9 to 5. Then I also know what it feels like to work for myself. And knowing the difference, I'll never go back to a 9 to 5, bro.
So you're
I'll
saying
never.
like if somebody came to you, right, and they said, "Look, we can take your single, and we can make it a number 1 hit, but you got to give up something." I'm not saying sex; it could be anything.
Like
You
an asset or something like
Anything.
that.
It could be your
Anything comes with
relationship,
sacrifice,
right?
though.
But it could be your relationship, because the reason why I say this is because if you don't have a person that's fully understanding in everything that you're doing right now, you're gonna fail.
I've been told that before too. And that's been a part of the journey as well, to be transparent, having to tell and explain to the people that I love that I have to leave today. And I might not come back until Sunday.
Everything
because
is
I have
about
a gig
sacrifice.
on
It's about
Saturday and
sacrifice.
Saturday and Sunday night. But I'm a video call you. I'm gonna check on you. I'm gonna send y'all something in the mail. Make sure I get some food. Somebody come by the door. Make sure you get the door at this time. Woo, woo, woo. Like, I feel like as long as you structure your village properly, you don't feel that push and pull, that ebb and flow of being a musician or artist. You have to set it up right for yourself.
Okay.
I mean, every single person that I've seen that I was inspired by, Mary J. Blige with her drama, yes. But Lauryn Hill, I mean, she left the scene and had all these kids. And they left her with this notion that she was broke, that she didn't have nothing. But now we're here in 2026 giving her a whole ceremony honoring her for the one album that she got famous for. The one. But the guitar album, the acoustic album, there was no real appreciation for that album, but that's real musicianship. That was her and her authentic self crying in front of a small crowd. This big artist can vulnerably cry in front of a small crowd, and that's not acknowledged to the same extent of her industry album, right? The industry's marketing that, so they're pushing it.
Of course.
They have the financial
They gotta
backing
make
that
their
maybe
money.
she doesn't have, right?
They got to make their money off her.
But she has to know who she is in order to put the creation into the music. I feel like once you lose your authenticity, you lose yourself. You have to go away for a while. And that's why she was gone for so long. She spent time telling her truth. And that's what I'm currently doing, telling my truth. But
I think she was comfortable with herself.
But I also feel like she began to see the glitch in the matrix.
And she was comfortable with where
and
she was
speak-
and where she was in life,
Yeah.
and with everything. She was at peace with things. And
Absolutely,
she was
I agree.
comfortable.
You ever seen the Billie Holiday story?
No, what's that?
You know who Billie Holiday is?
Yes and no.
Strange Fruit. She made the Strange Fruit song.
Billie Holiday, yes.
Billie Holiday.
Yes.
So when I say sacrifice,
80s?
no, she was in the 30s,
She a country
40s, 50s. She was talking about strange fruit, people hanging from trees.
Oh, that song.
Yeah, strange fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I say sacrifice, right? She had to literally sacrifice everything that she's ever known to get to where she is.
Yeah.
She literally died as a felon on a gurney in a hospital because they planted drugs on her because of the Strange Fruit song, right? So when I say sacrifice, I don't mean sacrificing body parts. I don't mean sacrifice in the physical aspect of your kids or whatever. When I say sacrifice, I'm talking about, are you willing to sacrifice everything you've ever known to get to where you need to be?
Yes and no. Yes, because I know when I step into who JayBaby is, that's like Beyonce's alter ego, her Shaw Fierce, because I know where I'm coming from that place.
Yeah, but there's
so
no
I
go
have to
back.
sacrifice the other part of who JayBaby is, which is the person who everyone has immediate access to, who everyone is able to just pull up and pop up without calling and texting first. That was a sacrifice, definitely. Like commodity, I don't really have as much as that anymore because my focus and my drive is in my music. It's in my family. It's in the building of my foundation. So I can't really see the destiny of other people. I just kind of see my own. And then I see the people that I love, and then the people that I get to know when I learn where they are in their destiny. So, you know, I just do my best to roll with the punches, King. I'm not in control of the future. None of us know what's going to happen tomorrow. It's not promised to us. But I do know one thing. I'm not selling my soul.
You want to make God laugh? Tell him your plans.
Oh, I have a very close relationship with the Most High.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
And that's why it's
saying.
important for me to do it the right way,
Mhm.
do it the chosen way. Many are called, but few are chosen.
Mhm.
For the job to stand in front of people and be naked,
Hello.
just completely bare, butterball ass naked
Yeah.
in front of everyone. It's the purest version of a human's unconditional love.
That's what we talked about your son being a porn star.
Yeah.
Remember?
Hell to the...
So,
Is this thing over?
okay, so so this
I'm
is
hungry.
the
Y'all got some chicken and wings.
this is the
in the
last
bag?
part. So where
Where the chicken wings at?
where can we find
Chicken
you?
Wing Day, National Chicken Wing Day, y'all.
Where can we find you on social media right now?
So I have an electronic press kit out. If you look up JayBaby Music on all platforms, you'll find all of the most recent songs and the most recent upcoming gigs that I'll be at. One that I recently did was with Major League, which is a go-go
dope.
band.
Yeah.
Out in West Virginia, Martinsburg. We were at backseat events. It was
Shit, that was
really,
like
really
last week,
dope.
2 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
yeah, yeah.
I was last
there.
week.
Uh-huh.
With
I
RE.
was there.
Yeah,
No,
that's all right.
no, RE was at Linganore.
Oh, that was like down the street.
And RE might have had another gig somewhere else
It was in
too.
West Virginia. I remember.
Yeah. They had
Yeah.
another gig, but it was somewhere else in West Virginia. They weren't there that night. That
Okay.
night it was just Major League.
Okay.
Dope.
So go ahead.
But you know, I had the opportunity to sing my music there with another artist named Wolfpack Mo. Shout out to him. And his homie went up there. They did their rapping thing.
Mhm.
But here I am again, guys. You know, just a female neo soul artist, no band, just singing my music up there. So it's just kind of like a catch-22. It could be a hard crowd, but I feel like every single time I touch the stage, no matter where I am, people resonate with me
Okay.
in some way, shape, or form.
If you could
Whether it
pick,
be one or two people in the room. That's
Okay.
how I know I'm supposed to be doing something in this area of music. I know I have gifts and talents in other places. The gift of the hands, you know, the gift of being able to move and be safe while other people
you
are
a fighter, box.
I don't fight.
See, gifted the hands. See what she said?
But I
Knocking nigga out.
braid.
Yeah.
I braid. I can
Oh.
braid your hair.
Oh,
I can
damn.
twist your locks. I can get your edges right, you know. And if you need a haircut, Barbara, my homie over there, is a dope barber.
There you
So
go.
where
Yeah,
can we
yeah.
find you right now? Like if they want to find you, I know you said you have electronic press kits, but if somebody
But if you look up JayBaby Music on all platforms, that's where you can
that's
find me,
where
right?
you find
But I'm very active on IG. I know a lot of people want me on TikTok, but I'm not going over there. I had a ban on TikTok when they first created it. I don't believe we should all keep repeating each other's content.
you. Okay.
Keep the original creator alive. Stop watering them down with like 15, 20 different other motherfuckers doing the same thing.
Okay.
I don't want to see that. So
Okay.
I like Instagram because it's your page. You build it. If anyone wants to reshare it, it's your original content.
Okay.
And it's the music that you registered that you get tagged on. So if someone else tags your music, they can use your audio behind whatever it is they're doing. You want to cook breakfast and use unavailable? You can use unavailable. You're just unavailable today.
Okay.
You know, you wanna like chill on a rock and like meditate, sip your tequila, like you can listen to Unsure. Maybe you might be thinking about how the world is and how the world should be.
Okay.
You know,
So can I ask one question?
if you're
before we
listening
leave
to
out?
healing, then you're gonna feel like, well, I'm here to break every single chain that was weighing me down. All of my ancestors, every single one of them that cared them for me, even the ones that didn't, but like contributed to that. Like, yeah, all of that. You're here to break all of that with healing.
So I'm gonna ask you one question.
Mhm.
Before we leave out. It's a real question.
Yeah.
If you can pick any go-go artist, go-go band to perform with, why and who? Well, who and why?
Well, Junkyard. Junkyard Band is a band that I opened up for like 3 or 4 times now. When I say opened up for, I mean like I was the artist that was featured on their flyers and promoted to come in conjunction with them coming back.
Right.
So they were on hiatus for a long time
The
too.
original Junkyard.
The original Junkyard Band from 1980.
Right.
And now when I come up, it's dope because I get a little hug from everybody and they say, yo, what's up, JayBaby? You know, but before that, it was just like sardines and pork and beans on the radio station.
And Jay-Z stole that song. Keep going.
Oh, Lord. Jay-Z has a long history on
He
the
stole
East
that
Coast.
song.
That's all I know. Okay,
It was
up and down.
3 in the morning. Remember, he said it.
In the
He
past.
said it in the song. Okay,
yeah.
continue.
But yeah, Junkyard Band would probably be the band that I would do my collaboration with my music with. They already know my sound. They love that neo soul sound before their show. It marinates all of their crowd's chicken. They came there with some raw chicken, want some go-go, and to shake their chicken in the little, you know how we used to put the chicken in the bag and like put the little powder on the chicken. Yeah, the
it tastes good
biscuits or
that way
something.
too.
Yeah, shake and bake. You
My
know,
grandma did it that way.
they come there for the marinade for the chicken now. And I'm like the marinade for the chicken. I'm like what you would put to keep it seasoned, but not watery.
So you make the chicken look sexy.
Yeah, saucy. I bring the sauce.
Hello.
I dress
I'm
for the
hungry.
occasion, and I also come for the go-go. And I stay for the go-go. So
Okay.
I would definitely collaborate with them if they were open to it, for sure.
Okay. Well, we're gonna end it out tonight. We stayed in this rabbit hole for a long time. I mean, we was in this rabbit hole. Listen,
Thank you guys so much.
we gonna
I
get you to
enjoyed
come.
this
We definitely gonna get you to
stimulation
come
today.
back. We definitely got to get you to come back.
Yeah, I will be back. I'll come back again.
Like I said, that open doors for the studio. We gonna make that work too. Just off some, hey, BZL, I got an issue or whatever. Let me come down. And
I
we gonna
appreciate
make it
that,
work.
brother.
As
Thank
long
you.
as y'all don't stay in the rabbit hole, because if y'all go down the rabbit hole, I'm leaving out the studio.
He can't start. If he start anything with
I won't
rabbit
talk.
and hole,
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
wrap.
But other than that, man, we want to thank you, Jamal. We want to thank the people that
Thank
watch.
you, Jamal.
Yeah, that's the
on
goat back there
camera.
behind the camera.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then-
behind the lens.
Yeah, he the one
Thank
that.
you for your patience.
Yeah, because he's the one that you got 10 minutes.
And
you
our
got 5 minutes.
shenanigans.
He gonna make sure you're good. He gonna stay on time.
Hey, Nick, I gotta get
Keeping
home.
us on
Yeah.
point. Let's go, man.
Yeah. We gotta drive the farthest. He gonna be the big sleep
Told y'all,
store. We
chicken
still
wing
driving.
Go get
But-
some chicken wings, Jamal. You be all right.
Yeah, but yeah, man, thank you again.
Thank you.
This has been a beautiful situation. A beautiful relationship in the making. I see some great things.
Same.
Like I
Thank
said, shout out to my man Yogi.
1AO, Yogi 1AO.
Yeah.
We got new music coming out too.
Okay. All right. Shout
Yogi
out to my man
1AO.
Yogi. Yeah. And man, we about to get out of here, man. So I appreciate you.
Thank you,
It's been an
King.
honor and a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
Man, and you done called me a king so many times. I'm over here feeling
Thank
good.
you, King,
I'm about
too.
to,
Thank
no,
you.
yeah, don't worry about him.
No,
When
my
I walk in my door,
the next relationship I get in, if she don't call me
be a
king,
it's gonna be a that's
So
what I
you
said.
call me
When
and
I go in the
explain
house tonight,
everything.
when I go in the house tonight, I'm walking in there like a king. You know what I mean? I'm
like the prince, like the Princess Zamunda.
Yeah.
Just tell them to call me. If they're like, who
Yep.
put this in your head? Just
Yeah.
be like, JayBaby
Oh,
said I was
yeah.
a king.
King.
It's
He
cool.
can wake up the
Hey,
morning.
look.
He can wake up tomorrow like the royal penis is clean.
Oh, wait till I go to work. Wait till I go to work
Oh my
with
God.
all the Caucasians.
Oh yeah.
You think you about to get a bath like you are the Princess of
Oh
Zamunda or
yeah,
something?
I'm about to be terrible tomorrow. I'm gonna be terrible tomorrow because I've been called a king too many times.
If I woke up like that
I'm
every
about
day,
to quit. I'm about to quit. I'm a king.
No,
But
we
it-
can't have that.
Anyway, man, I thank you so much.
Thank you.
Boom, this rabbit hole shit. You know what I mean? Oh my God, man. I don't know what to do. God, Lord have forgive me, man. He is amazing, man. That's my bro.
Love it though. I like his
man.
concepts.
Yeah, his
it's only good times.
I just sit back
Yeah.
like I said, some nights I take control, some nights he take control. The nights he take control, it goes for a long time and we just ride. But yeah, we there.
Gotta love your brothers
Yeah, man.
through
That's
every
my-
struggle.
Oh yeah, man. Shady.
I believe in
book.
conspiracies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to believe in something.
Yeah, we
Right.
done went from space to the underground to all around. Man, we done been all over the place.
Yeah, man, we took the rocket ship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Well-
think I made it out of the hole.
yeah, you made it.
Thank God. we
Well,
finally
you
made it.
scared me because you really like the hole.
I
You
can
really-
see clearly
really now.
now the rain is gone.
Oh.
Da, da, da.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
I can see all obstacles in my way. Yeah. Come on now, you gotta give it some credit.
I'm glad I can't sing.
All right, man. Yeah,
I take every nigga girl.
I'll be singing that to everybody. I'll be walking up.
Man, every time my girl try to argue, I'm just gonna sing.
Mhm.
Yeah, you should.
Shut up.
Yep.
It'll
But that's-
silence every argument.
That's it. Good night, y'all.
Peace
we
and
love
love. Thank
y'all.
you guys for tuning in.
The heart.